It's a very small sign, but it's good, huh? Let's see if it attracts more people. Kind of looks like it's made of cardboard, which is kind of cool. We're in front of Amsterdam Central today. And we're doing the social experiment here today. You're early, yes, Linda. I am early. I'm. The thing is, when Alexandra comes, that's why I'm in front of Amsterdam Central today. When Alexandra comes, we'll probably go and do some work at home. So, yeah, it's small. Yes, it is. This one is very small. I also have bigger ones. That's what she said, by the way. Yeah. You wanna have a conversation? Let's see how many people get attracted by this new sign. By this, I also have the old signs put at the bottom, so we'll see. We'll see. How you doing, Linda? How's life? I've had a pretty difficult time recently, and I'm just coming back, which is lovely. Hey, young blood. I finally slept after working hard yesterday. Oh, that's good to hear. It's also gonna rain a little bit, so it's gonna mean we're gonna have like 10 or 15 minutes of rain. But that's okay, you know. Rain cannot stop us. Sorry to hear that, mate. Anything we can do to help? Well, no. Is that why you were up at 4 a.m.? Yeah, Linda, I forgot to text you back. Yeah. Yeah, I've been having some really intense pains, really intense. But it's all good now, you know. It's all good. And I learned after every person I speak to from now on, I disinfect my hands. Fuck that. I'm not risking it anymore. It's okay. It's okay. Got a new sign. It says let's talk. Inviting people to talk. It's a little sign. It's so little. You guys want to have a conversation? We'll see. It already started raining, which is kind of sucky. It's okay. It's all good. Hello, Ali. Hello, Linda. It's all good. We're gonna survive. It's a little bit of rain. We're not made of sugar, are we? You wanna have a conversation?
What?
You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, why not?
How old are you?
I am 16.
You can't be on camera.
No?
No.
Yeah.
Have a
No
good one.
problem, Thank you.
Gotta be 18 and older. Only grown-ups. Children only with the consent of parents, and they did not have parents there. I don't know. I am very sweet. You're very sweet, Linda. I believe it. But maybe you're made of artificial sweetener. No? Okay. Hey, Cyborg Boxing. We might be having a little bit of a hard time. You want to have a conversation?
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want to come here, state your view? Nice. What's your name?
Shiva.
Shiva. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Ship.
Chip, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you from, Shiva?
India.
India. Do you
Yeah.
live here in Amsterdam or?
No, I'm a tourist. I came for business.
Nice, nice. Shiva, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm
Okay.
here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. Dogs, cats.
How do you see animals? Do you see them as individuals or do you see them as objects?
They are individuals. Like they have their own personality, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Do you think we should treat them as the individuals that they are or should we treat them like objects?
We should treat them as individuals.
Okay, okay, I like that. Then do you think that when we choose to farm them, are we treating them like individuals or are we treating them like objects?
We are treating them like objects. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you participate in this?
No,
No. Are you vegan?
I'm a vegan.
You're vegan? That's amazing. So you don't consume any dairy products also?
I consume milk, but that's the only thing that I consume.
But you understand that for milk,
Yeah,
cows
yeah.
are treated like objects, right?
Yeah, so I'll drop milk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what's keeping you from from never consuming milk again?
Nothing as such. I can stop it.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, so you can stop it, right?
Yeah, I can
It's
stop
no
it,
problem.
yeah.
Do you understand what the problem is with milk?
Yeah, yeah. Cows
you-
are
have-
being treated objectively.
Have you ever seen what happens to cows?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a special documentary called Maka Doodh.
Hmm.
I think it's a Hindi for mother's milk,
Yeah.
right? And it shows exactly what happens in India, because India is a little bit of a special case, and people think that cows are treated nicely, but it's kind of far away from that. So, how many more animals, how many more cows should be exploited for you then going forward?
I think no cows should be exploited again.
Man, easy. Okay, well, let me give you a card. Thank you for stopping by. You have my YouTube channel also here. And maybe, I told you Maka Doodh is a good documentary for
Yeah,
Indians.
definitely, yeah.
Otherwise, Dominion, and you'll learn a little bit of what happens in the dairy industry, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Have a good one. Enjoy Amsterdam. Cheers. Okay. That was fast. Well, let's disinfect my hands. I told you, from now on, every person, disinfect the hands. No more risking it, everyone. No more risking it. Hygienic, clean hands with alcohol. Ooh, I put way too much. Okay. Ooh, I put way too much. Ooh, my hands are still. Do you hear that? Oh, it's so. Ooh. So. They make this sound. So I put a little bit too much, but that's okay. Goo, yeah, goo. Hey everyone, hey Greg, nice to see you here. I mean, I just felt like he wanted to agree, and I'm like, okay, fine. Well, if you agree, whatever, we'll move on. We'll find another person. I don't force them. I just buy there after they have been processed. Yeah, so you demand it. You live in a supply and demand market, so whenever you choose to buy an animal product, you demand that more animal products are made. You guys want to have a conversation? How old are you?
15.
Oh, you can't be on camera. Yeah, sorry. 18 and over. Sorry, guys.
What's up?
You want to have a conversation?
What?
You wanna have a
no. How are you?
Hmm?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm from Czechia, so it's very good to see you there.
Okay.
And where are you from?
Netherlands?
You're from here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you want to have a
Hello,
conversation?
guys.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. Are you okay being
Yeah.
live on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. You want to come here, statue in view?
Okay.
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Peter.
Peter. I'm Chip. Nice to meet
Okay,
you.
nice to meet you too.
Peter, I'm an animal rights activist.
What?
I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
You like animals?
Yeah.
How do you think we should see animals? Should we see them like objects, or should we see them like individuals?
Like peoples. It's what I like. I like with them, and let's not compare them to people.
Let's not
It's-
compare them to people.
Yeah. Let's be the same.
Let's be the same.
That's the level. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So we should treat them also like the individuals
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
are,
yeah.
right? Do you think when we choose to farm them for products we
Okay.
don't actually need, are we treating them like people, or are we treating them like objects?
Like people. Of course, like people. I don't like the farm with chickens where they don't have space for them, and I don't really like that at all.
Okay. But is any type of farming okay to the animal?
It's really about how is the level of if they have space or not. It's about that.
So how much space can I give to you
Okay.
so that it make it okay for me to cut your throat?
How much the space?
Yeah.
You mean like the money or like that?
No, just space. So you see, it's a big
Okay.
space right here, right?
Okay.
Let's just imagine I give you space to roam around free in this
Okay.
whole giant space. That means I can cut your throat now, right?
Yeah.
And that's right.
Yes. If they have space and some good food and like the
So if you have space and good
Yeah,
food,
yeah,
it's okay
yeah.
for someone to kill you.
no,
Why not?
because I have free will and that's my rights. I have to live.
So the animals, right?
Yeah.
So then why would it be for animals that we only need to give them space and food?
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Because
Yeah.
if I give you space and food, it seems like it's not okay to kill you.
Yeah. But we are You are good, man. You are good.
You're saying that we should treat them
Yeah.
the same, right?
Yeah. You are really right. You are right. I didn't like think about it at all.
Do you think you have some responsibility for what happens to these animals?
Like what you buy is, I think, what are you support? Like if you buy the lowest cost, I think that's the shit thing you can do.
Yeah, but let's imagine that you buy low cost or you buy high
Okay,
cost,
okay.
right? In the situation where you buy high cost, you're still choosing for an animal to die for you, right? To
Yeah,
be killed for you.
yeah.
Do you think there's any need for that?
What is
Do you
there?
think there's any need for that?
What? I'm sorry, my English is not
Is there
good.
any necessity for that?
And
Do you think you need it to be healthy?
I think yes. We need to be healthy.
No, but do you think you need meat to be healthy?
Meat to be healthy. Yeah, of course.
What if you found out that we don't?
If that don't, we don't be healthy, and that's not good.
No.
We need to be healthy.
If you don't, if you
Okay.
find out that you don't need meat to be healthy,
I see. Then it's okay.
it's okay.
If we have the same properties, I like the meat. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Like
If-
the proteins and like that, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Do you think we have this today?
I don't really think so. Like I know there is the vegetarian like meat and that. I don't think it has the same protein and like that.
It does. It does.
It does?
Yeah.
Actually, it's okay. That's good.
Yeah. So, do you think you should be vegan?
No. It really. I didn't really try this, so I
Yeah.
don't know how the food is like good. If it not,
Yeah.
I really like the sweet of the meal, and I like that on the grill, like barbecue, and like if it's the same good as the classical meat, I will be okay.
What if
with
it's
that.
10% difference?
10%? It really. If it would be 10%, I will be like 50-50 vegetarian. 50 not and 50 yes.
So you'd still choose to kill some animals?
I think yes.
Why?
Because we are humans and we need to like eat the good meat.
We
to
don't.
Be,
We don't.
we don't? I think yes. No?
I'm a nutritionist. We don't.
Yes?
We have we have data showing that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Yes?
Yeah.
Like I didn't like
You didn't know, right?
yeah.
But now knowing this, what do you think you should do?
I will be honest. I will not be the vegetarian because it's normal in this world.
Be
to be-
vegan, not vegetarian.
Oh yes, to be vegan. I'm sorry, and I will just eat the meat as the same.
Let me show you
just
something,
became-
okay? Let me just show you something. To be quick. So,
What is that?
just open it at your discretion, okay?
Okay.
This is what animals go through for.
Yeah,
anything
they show
that
me
you
my
buy.
teacher. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really disgusting.
Do you think this justifies the taste? Their whole existence gone away for 10 or 15 minutes of pleasure for you?
That's shit.
That's
very
shit, isn't it?
What's that? That's dogs.
No, that's a fox.
That's fox.
Yeah.
Someone eat a fox.
No, we use them for fur. We don't
Yeah,
use
yeah, oh,
animals
yeah,
just
yeah,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, this is for milk and meat.
That's disgusting, man.
It is,
Really.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think that then you should pay for it to happen if it's so disgusting?
No, I think no one will just pay for life with that.
Well, this is what you pay for, man.
Yeah, like I know, but what can I do about it?
Not pay for
You know,
it anymore.
like be vegan.
Yeah.
But I like the meat. It's
But you can like something else, can't you?
if there will be the vegetarian food, vegetarian meat, it be the same price and like normal, and like you can buy the same meat as the normal. You can buy the vegetarian meat as the same in the shops, like it will be normalist. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It has to be very normalized with the classic.
There's already a lot of options
yeah.
nowadays, aren't there?
But if you go, I don't know if you know Kaufland.
Yeah.
But there's no a lot of like the vegetarian meat like.
Well, there's
the,
tofu, huh?
What?
There's tofu in Kaufland.
Yes, there are, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
there's-
don't really look for it because I didn't really thought about that.
So there's tofu, which is pretty high in protein and it's pretty nice. You just put it in whatever you want. And there's this
Okay.
thing called soy chunks.
I didn't know about it.
You can order them online. I think you find them also in some Kauflands.
Okay.
And they're like 50% protein. They're very high in protein.
Okay. And that's all. You must to go on the internet and bought it. If there will be in the shops, I will be okay. It's the same price. Like it will be.
But maybe you just need to look because maybe they're already there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't. I will. Sure. I will look for it now because I don't really think I will be the vegetarian for it.
Let's
Because
just do this. I'll give you a card so you can watch a documentary. Can you do that? Can you watch a documentary?
now,
No, not now.
like I can do it like tomorrow or sometimes.
Yeah. So let's do this. There's a documentary here called Dominion.
Okay.
Can you give that a watch? It appears when you scan this QR code.
What?
This documentary
Okay.
appears when you scan this QR code. Can you watch that?
Like at home, like
Whenever you want to.
Okay.
Just do this. Until you watch it, don't consume any animal products. Can you do that? Maybe you watch it tonight. And maybe today you have some plant-based meals. There are some amazing plant-based options here in the Netherlands.
there's some it's some gore video, right? They're
It
killing
just
the
shows what animals go through,
Yeah.
But at least you learn what you pay for, huh?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I think I will be honest. If I will watch the video, I know it's very disgusting.
Then watch the next video. The next video is not disgusting. It just talks about it.
Yeah. I don't really care about that if it's or not. But if it's disgusting, I will just. I know it's really awful to kill the animal and like that, but I will. Even after this video, I will eat the meat. I will be.
You do you, man. I can't control you. I just think
Yeah.
you should be. It's important that you get informed, okay?
Okay, I will watch that, man.
Okay, thank you. Get informed, okay?
Yeah.
Have a good
okay,
one.
have a
Cheers.
good night.
Yeah. This was such a big group also. TVP and Satan are the best options for people. Maybe it'd be good to show people meals. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing TVP and Satan are pretty good options. I just don't think a lot of people find TVP and Satan easily, huh? Or at least I haven't been able to find it easily. Good work, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I he was very young, you know, like, and barely understood some. You guys want to have a conversation? He was very young, and it's hard to, you know, to have conversations with people who are very young. And, like, obviously, he doesn't want to, you know, there was a giant ass group here, like, of 15 people. He's like, yeah, I don't want to seem like the weak guy or something. But, you know, he took a card, he was open for it, and he wanted to have a conversation. Animals. You want to have a conversation?
About animals?
Yeah.
I'm not really the best person to talk to about animals.
Why not?
Well, I mean, go for it.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, hello. Am I on there?
Yeah. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Okay. You want to come here, start your interview?
Of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I.
What's your name?
Jay.
Jay?
Jay. Solid J. Cody is my name, actually.
Jay. I'll
Yeah,
just call
Jay.
you Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay, I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you, Chip.
I'm an animal rights activist.
Oh, well played.
How do you feel about animals?
Well, I think that, like, the world was meant to be made in a balance, and actually, mankind's unbalanced it, so they've been unfair to the animals. Animals have been brought, they're born into this world to be, like, essentially food, which I get. But it does then actually, like, give a right for humans to be cruel to animals in a certain way.
Should we be fair to animals?
Should we be fair to animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think, like, it's not like animals come and, like, start eating human beings, is it?
What kind of fairness do you think animals deserve?
Freedom, like humans.
Freedom, like humans. Okay. Do you think that when we farm them, we're being fair to them then?
No, not really.
No. Okay. Are you participating in this? Are you demanding that animals be farmed?
I wouldn't say I am. Like, I wouldn't want to be a hypocrite, but, I'm there supporting where I can, basically, someone, if they're selling a t-shirt which they painted to do with animals, I'll buy that, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But then you go home and buy for an animal to be killed for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound hypocritical, that's the reality, isn't it?
But that is
really?
hypocritical.
It is hypocritical, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I'm
But why
sitting
do you
here
do that?
because you've got come talk to me. Do you know what I mean? I've just gone past going, what are you talking about? You
Yeah.
say about animals. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But why do you do this to animals? Like, why don't you just, choose plant-based and leave the animals alone?
Why? Why choose it? Well, I wouldn't say it's like an
Because you
intentional.
said
It's not an intentional thing. You know that, yeah. Right? It's not like an intentional thing. It's more like that's what you're sort of brought up with in life. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like a second nature to people.
You
to
don't
eat
make
with it.
choices when you
We
eat.
all make choices, yeah, but I'm not going to dismiss it. Like a long time ago, I was at basically Hyde Park Corner. I don't know where that is
know
in
where that
London,
is,
yeah. And basically, this guy was holding like a sign, and on the sign it said "Secret to Happiness." right? So I asked him, oh, what's the secret to happiness? And he goes, like, martial arts and vegetables, right? So I was like, okay, because I've done martial arts, I like kind of got it, yeah? And I thought he was just reading the situation. So I asked him, like, you know, why basically vegetables? And he basically said, like, why do humans eat the secondary source, meaning meat, yeah, when it's better to eat the primary source, because that's what the meat is essentially eating. Do you see what I mean? So it's better that people eat plant-based vegetables in a health way. So I think that people just become accustomed to eating things. Do you know what
But
I mean?
I don't like. For me, my concern isn't whether it's better or not, right? My concern isn't whether you want to be healthy or not, right? Like that's up to you, and it's your choice how you want to be. My concern is when your choices involve exploiting others, right? Involve treating an animal like an object because they don't have a voice, and I'm trying to speak up on their
No, I mean,
behalf.
yeah, I mean, like, you know, me and you are sitting here as like two individuals having a conversation. So, you know, the way you're portraying it is like, oh yeah, like I'm the cause of every animal being eaten.
Well, no, but there's definitely there's around 100 animals out there that are specifically exploited for you.
But I'm surely like in the same way, like the clothes that you're wearing, and you know, I'm
Not
not
at
trying
all,
to,
no.
yeah, you know, I'm not trying to be like
Not at all,
reversing
no.
it, but you know, they would have like oils from a whale in it. So
No,
sheep-
not at all, no. So they're vegan. I actually look after that. But let's imagine, hypothetically speaking, that if my clothes did have that, right? I would then say, okay, well, the next time I look, I will buy a different type of clothes and I will be careful with it, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not just here telling you that what you're doing is wrong. I'm also explaining to you that there is an alternative, and that is to be vegan, to no longer exploit innocent animals, right? So in that sense, when you choose to buy these products, meat, dairy, eggs, I'm sure you're aware there's other alternatives out there, right?
yeah.
So you could always easily choose those other alternatives,
Yeah,
can you not?
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, is your aim here to basically like criminalise anyone who basically like has anything to do with feeding animals or?
Well, I have nothing to do with criminalization. I don't know what you mean by that. Is my aim here? My aim here is to try and explain to you that something that you're doing is wrong, according to you also, right? Because you said animals
Oh, I
deserve
agree,
freedom, deserve
There is
fair
a certain
treatment, and to try explain to you that there's a better way that you could live up to your own moral values.
This is true, but you know, we live in a, you know, there's, yeah. I mean, I can't, you know, everyone has their own sort of like, you know, directions of like how their lives are focused. You know what I mean? Yeah, yours is obviously focused on this, and I'm not. Like, I think all merit to you and good. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're
What are you focused on?
Huh?
What are you focused on?
Well, my so on a completely different thing. I mean, it's quite kind of as negative. It's mainly to do with like, you know, cyber security, not really cyber security, but cyber stalking itself, the effects it has on people. Do you
And
know
how
what I
does
mean?
how does that forbid you from choosing a plant-based dish?
No, it doesn't, does it? But again,
Yeah.
it seems that you want to sort of push the agenda that.
No,
a
but
person,
imagine
like,
if I
is
said this.
slightly guilty.
No, imagine if I said this. I'm an animal rights activist, therefore it's okay for me to commit cyber crimes. Would that be justified?
Of course not. But then,
So
like,
that's
you
called
know, it's a-
moral licensing, right? We can't just say that
But
if
what
I
would
do
you
one
consider?
good
As soon as
thing,
you save
we
a,
can justify
as soon
doing
as you
bad
save a
things.
photo, basically from the internet onto basically, like, you know, I don't want to diverse away from what I actually do because I'm not cybersecurity, and I don't want to talk about intellectual property with you. But the minute you like save a photo, do you know what I mean? You're essentially breaking crime. But how many people are making it intellectual property crime? People are doing it. They don't necessarily realise they're doing it. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
like,
how is
you know,
this related
there's a way and a direction of basically, you know, putting across a message where you're like basically expanding people's minds, and also like basically sort of pointing at people, well, you know, you're doing it wrong. So like okay, so I'm doing it wrong. So you made me aware of that. So like you've done your job, haven't you, in that respect? Yeah, you've
Do you think it
expanded
should
my
change then?
Huh?
Do you think it should change?
Do I think? I think like many things should change in this world.
But do you think you should change? You only have responsibility for your choices.
Do I think I should change? I think that probably like as I get older, I am changing. Do you know what I mean? Because I do like see the more of the wisdom in eating like vegetables and like, you know, pulses and nuts and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Rather than eating like animals. Also these days the definitely the meat. I know this may sound can be taken whichever way, but the meat these days, it's more processed, so it's not as healthy. It's also like, you know, I'm not like as knowledgeable as you.
What
but
about the animals? Like you keep talking about yourself and you seem
you
to
mean,
think you have
yeah.
a job, but like what about the victim animals? Like how many victims are you going to create going forward? Are you just going to keep going and creating
Well,
victims?
you know, I mean, to be honest with you, and I'll be kind of honest, yeah, like if I was creating the victims myself directly,
You are, yeah.
Right, no, if I was like if I had the farm, then like basically I'd be making a lot of money and I wouldn't be standing here having a conversation with you. But I've actually taken my time out to have a conversation with you. Do you know what I mean? There you go.
So how many more
for
animals are you
to-
going to
for
create
you-
victims?
Well, oh, what, you're asking me, am I going to become a vegetarian tomorrow?
No. Vegetarians create victims also because dairy products are very.
So
addictive
should
to
I not
animals.
eat anymore? Is that what you're
You
saying?
should just be vegan.
Vegan,
Yeah.
which is basically like just vegetables, right?
Well, plants.
Do you believe that
plant-based
plants
products.
have any sort of feelings? I mean, they're life, aren't
No,
they?
there's
They're
no
breathing.
scientific evidence that they might have
But,
feelings.
but if there's like basically, you know, they're breathing, aren't they? It's osmosis, isn't it? It's the same as a human being. They
No, it's
maybe-
not. No, they don't
maybe-
breathe
maybe-
the same. First of all, plants don't
maybe
breathe.
maybe on a simpler level. Do you know what I mean?
No, I mean, if you want to call it breathing, fine, but that would be
Do we not
disingenuous.
take in
'cause they're
oxygen
not
and
breathing.
do we not?
Plants don't take in oxygen; they take CO2 in.
Yeah, and what do? We then take in that oxygen and breathe out CO2, don't
Yeah,
we? Yeah,
but that has nothing to do. Wait, are you telling me you care about plants?
Huh?
Are you telling me you care about
I
plants?
care about anything which is of nature.
So
my
should we
friend.
kill as few plants as possible? Should we destroy as few nature as possible?
Should we?
Yeah. Should you do that?
Should you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
should.
you should. Yeah, okay.
Should you?
Should I? What? Well, I don't agree with the rainforest being cut down. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, do you know
So
what I
then,
mean?
why do you pay for products that destroy the rainforest 4 times more than if you paid for different products?
It's like you and your clothes. You can't just say to me, "Oh, the clothes are just made out of vegan." It's still at the same time.
They are,
there's
they are, yeah.
Something.
And they're bought secondhand most
So,
of
so
them.
how did the person right who made your clothes
Mm-hmm.
actually stitch your clothes together, and how is that person who made your clothes existing, and that could be done to me?
It's interesting that you're trying to derail from because I'm assuming you realize
no,
that
I
you're
think that
guilty
you
of
are.
the
I
exploitation and
think also-
slaughter
I
that you're
think- I think-
committing,
I think
as
that
well as the detriment to nature that you're causing. And instead of actually tackling that argument, you try to lash out and speak about my clothes as if that would be some form of argument. Because my clothes, first of all, they are vegan. Second of all, they were bought secondhand. And third of all, every time I do buy clothes, I look after to make sure that they don't violate any human rights also in the process.
Well, you don't
So
know that. Do you?
after
You
all
don't know
of
that,
this,
do you?
after all of this, when I try to do my best, you are also wearing clothes, FYI, by the way, and I could also point at your clothes and say all this stuff,
we're
right? But
talking about
this
the
isn't
same-
about pointing fingers at somebody and saying, look at you. Like, I understand you might feel guilty about what you're doing, but all I'm proposing is that instead of you choosing to exploit innocent animals, just stop doing that. I know you might feel guilty, and I know you might feel a little bit attacked by this, but there's no attack on you. It's literally you're making a choice that exploits innocent animals, and you can choose to stop.
I think your points are valid. Yeah, I do think that part of your presentation here is about projection. I do think that you're doing a good thing. Yeah, I do think that, like, you know, it takes a lot of bravery to sit here.
Sorry, go on.
You know, there goes basically, you're doing something positive basically, but. You know, I think that, you know, you need to work on your presentation, trying to blame everyone for, like...
But you are responsible for the
and you're
exploitation of some
responsible. You're
animals,
responsible as well. Do you know what I mean? At
But
the end of the
that
day.
wasn't
you were
the
born.
point,
You were
was there?
born.
Okay, give me an alternative.
Your parent, huh?
Give me an alternative
Alternative to what?
to
Soya?
what I'm responsible for.
Well, what? You're not responsible. You're sitting here with a pink light.
Give me an
microphone
alternative
holding,
for
saying,
it.
"Let's talk to people."
Give me an alternative for it.
And then you're basically.
Give me an alternative for it.
Huh?
Instead of virtue signaling, give me an alternative for it. I didn't just tell you that what you're doing is wrong. I provided an alternative. So unless you
What's the
trying to tell me
alternative
what
you
I'm
give
wrong,
me?
be vegan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Where leaves? There's your alternative.
Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Wow. Bro, what the fuck, man? It's just funny. I will always get these type of people, won't we? I think I need to put on my sunglasses again. But before I do that, you guys want to have a conversation? I need to disinfect my hands, huh? Wear leaves as if the clothes aren't already made of plant sources. Exactly, that was the funniest thing, huh? Oh, that's funny. They get so triggered, huh? Like, there's some people who feel so guilty and they lash out. You saw, like, he lashed out. Oh, what about you, huh? Are you perfect? I'm not saying that I am. I'm telling you, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me what I'm doing wrong and provide an alternative, and I'll try to change. I won't sit here and try to find excuses for my behavior. I'll try to change if it's possible, and if not, I'll explain why not. And I hope you listen and provide alternatives or have a conversation. Easy as that. Okay, and now the sun is gone. I put on my sunglasses and now the sun is gone. Motherfucker. Welcome to the Netherlands, everyone. Maybe it will come back. There is a pretty strong wind though today, so we're gonna have to be careful. Hello everyone, remember to like the stream. I'm here in front of Amsterdam Central. I'm holding a sign that says let's talk. There's a couple of signs that say I'm doing a social experiment. Looking good, Julie? Says Julie, thank you. I actually lost a bit of weight, Julie, in the past days. I had a bit of indigestion lately and I don't know what it was. Hey, you wanna have a conversation? How old are you?
17.
Yeah, you can't be on camera.
They are 18.
You have to be over 18 and you have to consent.
I'm almost 18. We are 8. I'm 18.
You're 18?
Yes.
Do you
I'm
wanna?
almost 18.
I'm sorry.
What it's about?
Animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
And what about? Why can't you be on it when you're 17?
That's just the limit. Yeah.
Was in the black?
What about animals?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just how you view animals, essentially.
How?
How you view animals, I'm curious about that.
You view animals.
It's okay. Well, then have a good day, okay?
Thank you, you too.
Bye. Well, one of their friends wanted to, but she was 17. You and Billie Eilish would make a very good best friends. I mean, I keep saying it, but you know, we're of different breeds, huh? She's, I think, a billionaire, or at least almost a billionaire, and I'm a brokerer. I'm a thousandaire. I have thousands. I'm as broke as they get. So me and Billie Eilish, no matter how much we would get along together, we definitely don't go in the same circles. I think it would be nearly impossible also. But either way, you know, like, she's a cool person.
Where do you want to talk about?
Animals. Do you want to have a conversation?
Animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
But how old are you?
I'm 22.
22, okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Live on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, but he is. He's okay with it. Do you have a lot of viewers?
No, it's just like 60 people watching right now.
Oh, okay.
Ik ben ziek, hè?
Oh, yeah, maar jij kan het.
Oh,
He is sick from work, so...
You're sick? Oh,
So
then I'd rather
sick.
not do that if you're sick.
Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. Okay, have a good one. Cheers. Well, he was sick, he said, and I'd rather not interact with sick people. Why do we have an appendix? I don't know what the role of the appendix is. I think that there have been several theories about it, but we definitely don't have any more good role for it. Hey Julie, nice to see you here. Funny how he has to trick people into conversations because no one actually wants to talk to vegans. Well, it's true. It's true. I'm not tricking them. I'm holding a sign that says let's talk. And the reason why I don't mention what this is about, it's because most people, as you probably have been on this chat, they get defensive because they know that what they're doing is wrong. So I have to engage in the conversation. I have to try to engage them in the conversation in a way that doesn't make them, defensive or anything like that, but also in a way that does remind them that what they're doing is wrong and maybe they can change, because I'm here to speak up for the animals. I'm not here to... You guys want to have a conversation? You want to have a conversation? Not here to make anyone feel good or bad. Okay? I'm just here to speak up for the animals. All they have is gotchas? Nah, there's no gotchas. All we do is trying to show you that there are contradictions in your view, and maybe that should mean you shouldn't have that view. That's all it means. No, well, yeah, no one likes to face the reality of their choices. Exactly. No one likes to face the reality of their choices. Isn't that true, huh? Well, the reason why I ask for people over 18 is because, if I'm not mistaken, the age limit is 16. And if I'm in public and they give some form of consent, it's all good. But I just want to avoid any sort of issue. I just don't want to have any form of commentary. I don't want to have people contacting me and saying, take down the video or stuff like that. I'm not interested in that. So I just say, well, age limit 18 and plus. And then we have conversations with adults. Anyway, it's like it wouldn't really be fair to have a conversation with somebody who's not an adult if they don't have an adult present to consent for them and to afterwards be able to have a conversations with them about such a sensitive topic, right? So it's best to do that anyway. At least that's how I see it.
En meestal met die kuttoeristen.
Zeg maar, die moet weg.
Nee,
Michael says he's gonna start making me do meditation and Tai Chi. I mean, meditation, I do meditate from time to time.
ik ben hier alleen maar op het voetbal.
Tai Chi, though, no, not so much Tai Chi. Also, why would you debate a child? Yeah, I mean, when I do speak to children, I try not to debate them. Of course, I try not to engage in conversations that are debate-ish. If they insist on it, then I'll do it. But I will not debate children by my own intent. But there have been situations when their parents were like, okay, yeah, have a conversation, and they were like, yeah, okay, have a conversation, and then the child just wanted to debate the subject, so I'm like, okay, well then we can debate the subject, no problem. You're a propaganda poster. Listen, this isn't mirror. It's not. I understand that YouTube seems like a mirror to you, but it's not. It's a phone, and you're seeing somebody else on the other side. So no need to project, is my point. You wanna have a conversation? It's not just about eating meat, by the way, everyone. It's about any form of exploitation towards animals. The sheer reality is we see animals and we treat them like objects. With every single choice we're making every day, animals are exploited for us. And if you can make a choice that doesn't do that, then why the hell wouldn't you make that choice? You can get nutrition, you can get food satisfaction, you can get clothes, you can get enjoyment, you can get entertainment, everything that you wanted without the exploitation of animals, thus making their exploitation needless. So instead of clinging on to this whole position of like, well, I have this one thing that I want and I want it to be this way, and I have no problem with that if on the other side there wouldn't be any form of exploitation, right? But when there is exploitation, when there is violence, when there is oppression towards an innocent individual, and you're being adamant about being in that position strictly because you want to, then that's kind of a bad position to be in. That's kind of a dick move, because you're essentially saying, I don't care about the victims, I just want to create victims on my own. And that's just not what we're here to do, right? We're here to try and educate people and try to get them to be a little bit empathetic towards animals. So killing an animal to stop suffering of children should be illegal. What do you mean? Humans are animals. Would you say it's okay to kill a human to stop the suffering of children? This isn't about suffering also. I just explained it's about exploitation. A dude with a Power Ranger PFP probably can't afford $20 per meal. Sure, Kaka, but I think you can, I think my most expensive meal is $7 per meal. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, of course.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
How old are you?
27.
Okay.
Do I qualify?
Yeah, you look
For the talk?
Yeah, you look young. I just want to be sure.
okay,
I just want to be sure that you're over 18.
Do I look less than 18?
There is a possibility that you
Okay,
might be or less
okay,
than 18.
alright.
Can you come
Yeah.
over here? I'm sorry. Do you mind? We're just trying to record something. Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name is Lubo, L-U-B-O. What about you? What's your
Lobo?
name? Lubo.
Lubo.
Yeah.
I'm Chip. I'm Chip. I'm an animal rights activist, Lubo.
Okay.
Where are you from, by the way?
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yes.
Oh, I'm from Romania originally, but I
Really?
live here in
Okay, so
Amsterdam,
we're
yeah.
neighbors.
We're neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Do you live here in Amsterdam or?
No, I'm with my girlfriend. We're visiting for a vacation.
Nice. Lubo, I'm here to speak up for the animals. The ones who don't have a voice, essentially. How do you feel about animals? How do you see animals?
I'm an animal lover. I have myself a cat and a dog at home.
Oh, nice.
I've always taking care of animals whenever I could. I try to help as much as I can usually.
What's their names, the cat and the dog?
So I'm a wolf fan. I have a tattoo here. So my dog
Oh, that's
is
good.
named Artus after the Lich King, and my cat is named Manti, which is
Artis and Monty.
Manti. It's like Mant kotka, like a cat in
Yeah.
Bulgarian. Yeah. So yeah, those are the names.
That's very, very good. Nice to hear that. And you tattooed your name on
Yes. No,
their
not the name. No, it's just the symbol of the game from
Ah.
where the name comes from. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So they mean a lot to you, right?
They do. Yes.
How do you see them? Do you see them like objects, or do you see them like maybe part of your family, individuals? How do you see them?
Definitely not objects because I've seen far more emotion in my animals rather than humans, to be honest.
Yeah.
As you said, they don't have voices, but they do have emotions. I have a Labrador. The dog is a Labrador,
Yeah.
and they specifically actually evolved their eyebrows to match our emotions. So yes, yes,
so
yes,
good, that's
yes.
so good.
When you see the
So they
dogs,
learned from you.
well, it's not from us. They learn it for us. Like
For you.
Yeah. So at some point, they had to adjust. So the cutest one got food back in the days when
Yeah.
we were still throwing out food, bones, whatever. So they actually developed their eyebrows in order to be more passionate, not passionate, but likable for us.
Yeah.
So just that you can imagine how much they have learned to live around us. So yeah, I think they carry a lot of emotion, they carry a lot of feelings, and we humans take them for granted usually.
But you think about their personality, right? Do you think that in there's somebody who experiences life within them?
Well, I'm sure you and I guess your viewers have seen all of those clips, reels, whatever, where they usually almost form a thought. Like
Yeah.
they seem really focused on something, and then they go back to normal, like being happy.
Yeah.
So I think in general they're happy. This is their default state.
Yeah.
And it's usually us humans which breaks that
Yeah.
with our lives.
But there is someone in there, right? Like if you could imagine being in their position, you can, right? Like if you could imagine being in their
Well, this is actually something that hurts me on
Yeah.
a daily basis because we have to go to work, we have to leave the house,
Yeah.
and they don't understand that.
Yeah.
So what they do is just they stand and wait for us. So it's a bit heartbreaking for me to know that there is a creature there knowingly missing me. Like
Yeah.
it stays and wait for me. And when I get home, I'm tired. I want to have
get
some free
that.
time. But then you see the sad face, like it's been waiting for you all day just to come and play. So I think they carry a soul. They carry. It's not necessarily a person there, right? Because we humans have a bit more complex emotions. So they don't necessarily carry those with them, but they carry the fundamentals of each emotion: sadness, happiness.
Do you think that means that they deserve to like moral treatment by us? That we treat them morally like individuals, the individuals that they are?
It's a bit of this specific question, it's a bit of a complex one as well, because morality is something made by humans.
Yeah, but according to you, according to your values, right? Like, should we treat animals in a moral manner, as participants in morality, right? As like if we do something that affects them negatively, should we still do it if we don't need to?
Well, are you referring to us exploiting them for their resources like meat and fur? Or
I was leading towards that, yeah.
Okay.
Because we can do that also to cats and dogs, obviously. I wanted to ask more of how you see treating cats and dogs, but then lean on to this. But yes, we do exploit animals indeed for meat, for eggs, for milk. Do you think that that's okay? Because all these animals also feel and have emotions, right?
Yes, they do. So it's fundamentally the way we do it, the modernized way that we are doing all of the farms, all of the camps that we raise animals for.
So in what way would you kill your animals
Mhm.
that would be okay when they don't need to die?
Well, it's a tricky question. If they don't need to die, then there isn't a way which justifies the killing. So I'll be honest. I'm meat lover. So I've went vegan. I went vegetarian for a bit just to see the other side. So there are a lot of possibilities that we can do.
Yeah.
It's just harder. you have to be more creative. You have to eat different variety of foods in order to gain what you need from the meat. And this is the core part for me, which makes me support, in a way, killing. Because if you go to the store and buy a meat, like some kind of meat, you're supporting, right?
You're demanding it.
Yeah, you're demanding it, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So, but this is the tricky part. So we actually evolved because of this. Our brains are using what we get from the meat in order for us to evolve.
They were.
They were. Yes, we already evolved, though.
There's no more need for it.
There is no more need for it. However, it's proven that if, let's say, if vegetarian babies of parents who are vegetarian, they usually lack a lot of initial good stuff that comes from milk
true.
products. Not true?
I'm a nutritionist now. That's not true.
Oh, you're a nutritionist. Okay, could be.
But
could
also
be.
we have data, right? Like, so for example, there's this organization called Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Okay.
They're the largest organizations of nutritionists and dietitians on the planet. They have over 1,000 members. They're in no way concerned about vegetarian or vegan nutrition specifically. They're
Okay.
about all types of diets, all types of food-related things, right? They're dietitians and nutritionists united together to form based on scientific evidence to form clauses and explain.
Okay.
And on the basis of can a child grow up vegan? Yes, they can.
Okay.
But you would just have to supplement some things. But just to be clear, supplementing some things, if you look on their side, even if the child does not grow up vegan, you have to supplement just different things. So supplementation should be part of should be part of raising a child either way. So it's just different supplementation regardless.
Supplementation, you mean by, let's say, different
there's-
vitamins?
Yeah, like B12. I think
But,
B12 is one that needs to be supplemented regardless. I think vitamin D is also one, depending on which country you live on. But let's face it, you don't want to put your child in direct sunlight because that's not very good for their skin also. Yeah, some of these vitamins definitely need to be supplemented. Yeah,
Well, is this natural though? If you're
doesn't matter. Natural
Really?
doesn't mean
No, I
healthy,
know,
right?
I know what you're saying in this. Like
Yeah.
your body doesn't really differ between natural and
Exactly.
artificially supplemented.
Yeah.
But then again, you're crossing the line of natural in our means. Like if you have to get something from the available resources, but then we've evolved so we can do it artificially, right?
Yeah.
We can put it in pills,
Yeah.
so you can avoid eating
You
animals.
don't have to put it in pills. You can buy fortified
It's-
foods.
Yeah,
all
yeah. I
sorts of
mean,
things,
it's
yeah.
like just the example I'm using. But let's maybe return to the main topic, right?
Yeah, which is animals. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Because I'm like, like the reality is we can be healthy on a plant-based diet. I'm assuming you don't think we need to wear leather, right?
I don't. I only have, to be honest, I have one leather jacket. Not too proud of that. I guess part of the capitalism and my
Would you
fashion
buy
choice.
another leather jacket again?
No, not really. I've actually tried to avoid that, and I've looked for alternatives like fake leather and whatnot.
Yeah.
You can see why, though. However, people used to make those and wear them. They're far more. I don't know. It makes sense if you wear another person's skin, in this case, animal,
Yeah.
for you to be warmer, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. But we
Uh,
don't no longer need that. We have so much technology nowadays for clothes specifically.
Yes,
that-
yes. No.
right?
The leather industry is definitely not needed. Definitely not needed. It's not justified. Even if you see it from the point of you already killed the animal for meat. Let's say, why not use the leather? If you start removing those
They're co-products. So
what,
sometimes
sorry?
they're co-products.
co-products, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
So sometimes you demand one and the other one is a byproduct.
Yes.
And sometimes you demand the other and the other one is a
Yeah.
byproduct. So sometimes they actually they raise cows specifically for leather, and then they use their meat to sell
Like a
them.
co-product, yeah.
But I want to ask you because do you think do we have any need to consume animal products as food?
As food. Besides the taste of it, I'm a great cheese lover. So I consume a lot of dairy products. It's not needed for the survival, I would say.
Also, to be healthy, we don't need it.
Well, you should be more familiar than me, so I won't comment on that.
Well, you can look it up afterwards. You don't. Let's just start on that premise. I don't want to debate necessarily this particular subject. But if you found out that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, and obviously you can get food satisfaction. I'm sure you've had plant-based dishes that you like.
Yes.
Do you think that then we can morally justify still choosing to buy animal products, knowing that we're demanding their exploitation by doing so?
It's really hard to be the devil's advocate right now.
Yeah.
Right. If this is a debate,
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
It
to
doesn't. It isn't a debate.
Okay.
I'm just interested. Like, it's a more a conversation, right? Some people choose to debate, and then I debate with them. So if you want
Okay.
it to be a
No,
debate,
no,
we
no.
can debate.
I'm on your side. I'm
Yeah.
on your side on that one.
Yeah.
So it's just if you go to the store, I'm from Bulgaria.
Yeah.
I'm sure in Amsterdam it's the same situation. If you try the healthier, non-meat version, non-animal abused version of your dish, it usually be more expensive. So we've poured a lot of capital already in the
It's cheaper here.
infrastructure. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so in Bulgaria, if you want to be a healthy person, it's really expensive.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Because in Bulgaria, the expensive things are maybe the meat replacers, right? Like the plant-based meats and stuff. Because it's the same in Romania. But
Okay.
but if you buy like tofu, tofu is actually cheaper per calorie than meat. Also per protein. You have also soy chunks or TVP. I'm not sure if you can find them in the stores in Bulgaria.
You can.
can.
As I said, I've been a vegetarian for a few months.
Yeah.
So I had to adjust.
Yeah.
So I've ate my fair share of soy and
Yeah,
other meats.
Those are pretty cheap, and we had a study showing that we had 3 studies actually showing that on the Western countries, especially in the European Union, it is up to 30% cheaper to be on a plant-based diet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, could be in the western side of Europe. In Bulgaria, it's far not that popular. So a lot of companies.
Still is cheaper though. I mean, my parents are in Romania still,
Okay.
and they got bankrupt. They lost all their house, their money. It's a pretty bad situation, and their food, they were eating meat every day, and now they're eating meat once a week.
Okay.
Because it's expensive. So it wasn't, they didn't do it for moral reasons or something like that, but because it's far cheaper to be plant-based.
Well, plant-based diets could of course they could be cheaper. You could eat a lot I beans. You could eat
Yeah.
every type of bean. You
Yeah.
could make it a different dish every day.
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah.
This
Pasta, rice,
Yes.
beans, yeah, all of these are very cheap.
This
yeah.
I know, and I'm okay with that. It's just for me personally, I wouldn't be able to go vegan, for example.
But what about the animals, right? Like you say you are not able to go vegan. It means that something to you matters more than the whole existence of an animal. So you're like, I'm okay with taking the whole existence away from an animal because I get maybe pleasure this one meal.
So this is why I said vegetarian, vegan, not vegetarian. I'm aware that, for example, cows are being what was the word for
Forcefully impregnated.
forcibly impregnated, yes, in order to
Yeah.
produce milk. So I would cut off a lot on milk because of this reason, for example.
Yeah.
But for eggs, I feel like chicks which are raised for eggs and not for meat. And farms, for example, I buy my eggs from a farmer that I know in Bulgaria, which I've seen the chickens, they live better than me, I would say.
I don't think so, but yeah.
Well, they're happier. This is what I mean. They're just happier in their
During the
way of
time-
life.
During the times you see them, you know. The thing about it is, though, when their egg production declines, they kill them because it's expensive to feed them.
Well,
and
not-
also, when, you know, only the females lay eggs, the males don't. So what do you think happens to the males?
To the males. Good question. Maybe they get butchered because of that.
Yeah. And there should be kind of a roughly equal number, right? So whenever you see 6 chicken females laying eggs, 6 chicken
Six.
males were
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
killed.
Once,
There will also I'm sorry for
Yeah.
interrupting you. We also selectively bred them to lay an egg every day, which is something very detrimental and non-natural for them, and it hurts them. They lay over 300 eggs per year. In the species that we took them from, the wild fowl, they used to lay 12 eggs per year. So,
Really?
So it's like almost 20 times more, right? Like it's not good for them. That's why, for example, in sanctuaries they feed them back the eggs. You know.
yeah, I actually seen this last particular example.
Yeah.
And I've also seen like a chicken laying eggs, and 2 seconds later, other chickens go and
Picking at it, right? Taking the eggs.
Yeah. My girlfriend though is waiting for me, so I gotta go.
That's
For
okay.
which I'm
I
sorry.
appreciate you stopping having the conversation
Yeah,
with me.
no
I'll just
worries.
do this. There's a thing. Sorry, thing here called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear. Can
Okay.
you give that a watch?
Can I do what, sir?
Can you watch that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's a really nice speech on YouTube. It appears when you scan this QR code.
Okay.
And then challenge 22, if you ever decided, hey, I'm fucking done with this, I don't want to be part of it, they hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day, they help you go vegan for free. So any form of concern you
Okay.
have,
Okay.
monetary or otherwise, they help you go vegan for free, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
But this video, can you watch it, and until you watch it, consume plant-based? Can you do that? Not for me, not for you, but for the animals. You're an animal lover, after
I am. And I don't want to be a hypocrite in front of the camera, so I'll be honest with you right now. Because of my girlfriend and because of me, we've already planned some stuff. So while I'm here, I will be eating meat. But
Why not watch it tonight, and today, take some
okay,
plant-based
tell you what,
dishes.
I watch this. I
Yeah.
watch the most important speech.
Yeah.
If it takes effect on me, if I truly feel, then I'll do that.
Yeah, I just feel like the reason why I ask people to not consume plant-based products in the meanwhile is because you have to have this idea that also plant-based dishes are delicious and you can
They
do
are.
it.
They are.
Okay.
They are.
And it's also that I don't want more animals to be exploited. But I can't force you to do anything that you want to do. You can take it upon yourself to do however you want. I just think that would
You
be
can
the
preach
best
though,
way to do.
the thing you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So if this is really the most important speech of my life and it really takes effect on me, you would have changed my life already.
I hope it does. I hope
Yeah.
it does, because you seem like a really compassionate guy
Thank
and
you.
smart guy.
Have a
Have a
nice
good
day.
one. Cheers. It was a good conversation. He was a nice guy. It's nice to see. Okay, I have to change the batteries. Look at that. Somebody just posting meat emojis as if that means something. Good argument, bro. Posting meat emojis. Oh wow, I got some donations. Huh? Julie says, eating animal flesh and secretions belongs to the past, not the future. Thank you so much, Julie. You're 100% right on that. Thank you. Can we get some W's in the chat for Julie? I think he was quite open and nice. I didn't want to push him too much because of that. I didn't want him to become defensive. I also want to give another shout out. Julie, another one. Thank you so much, Julie. Can we get some major W's for Julie? Animals feel fear and pain just like we do, yet we harm them for something we don't truly need. Choosing veganism is choosing compassion. 100%, Julie. Well spoken. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All this goes. Hey, Pixie, nice to see you here. All this goes obviously to support my activism. Hey, you want to have a conversation?
English, Dutch?
English.
Is it? Are you taping it
I am live on YouTube, yes.
on YouTube?
Yeah,
Oh, whatever I say, it will come on YouTube.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not good with cameras.
You can be off camera if you want, but then your voice would still be recorded.
Then you what?
Then your voice would still be recorded.
Okay. I don't mind. Can be on camera.
You can be on camera?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So you're okay being on YouTube right now, right?
Yes, it is a step forward, and to get rid of my fear. Of
You wanna
talking
come
in
here?
Public.
That's nice. That's nice to hear. What's your name?
Yes. My name is Goran.
Goran. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Goran.
Before we start, I want to tell you how I got my name.
Goran. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Go ahead. Tell me how you got your
My
name.
father gave my name to me because of a writer. I'm from Croatia.
Yeah.
But I got some kind of idea how I really got that name. It is a fantasy. Let's see, I'm at war.
Yeah.
We're at war, and we captured an enemy soldier. So they said to me, go behind, there behind where nobody sees it, and shoot him. So I took him, I took my rifle, and when nobody could see it, took my rifle, I pointed it to the air, and I shot. And I said to him, go, run.
Yeah. You showed mercy to the person.
Right.
Yeah.
See, you understand it.
Yeah. That's nice. Love to see it. I want to ask you then about this. Can I ask you some questions about this?
Of course.
What if it were an animal? What if instead of a human it were an animal? Would you show mercy to the animal?
Yes, nowadays I would, but in the past I did not.
In the past you did not, but nowadays you would.
Yes, because when I was a little boy,
Yeah.
I was shooting birds.
Oh.
First I
shit.
was shooting targets, just
Yeah.
something, and I'm so sorry that I did it.
Yeah.
And after that I went hunting, but hunting to eat is okay, but hunting for fun is not okay.
Okay.
So I would never do such things anymore. I don't do that. That's
Why
not
is
right.
hunting for fun not okay though?
Pardon?
Why is hunting for fun not okay?
Hunting for fun gives you a feeling of power.
Yeah,
And there are two things, power and love.
yeah,
If you have love, then you will not hunt for fun. If you have love, you will hunt to feed your children, to feed your family. That is completely different idea in my eyes.
but what if you didn't need to hunt for food, and yet you still choose to hunt for food? Like for instance, if you could eat without hunting animals, would it then be okay to hunt animals?
Yeah, actually, what is the difference if I go to the shop and buy meat or if I hunt it myself? It's the same thing.
And that's also a good question because that's what I'm leading towards, right?
Right.
What's the difference? Huh? Do you think we need to exploit and kill animals?
No, and there will be times that we are not going to eat meat anymore.
Yeah.
There are two women that I found on YouTube. One of them is Keisha Crowder, an American woman from Colorado, who said that one day we are not going to eat meat anymore.
Yeah.
And there's another one from England, Diana Cooper. They're both talking about golden age and heaven on earth.
Yeah.
And that means that animals are going to be our friends the way it should be. We should take care of them, not that they take care of us, but we use them. The animals became actually our slaves.
Yeah.
But actually we should live with them because we can learn a lot from animals.
I love what you're saying. I agree with you.
See, it is what I say, it is what I feel.
But you feel this way. Question is, do you also act in concordance with how you feel?
Yes, because if my thoughts and my words and my deeds are not in the same line, then I'm cheating myself.
Exactly. So are you vegan?
What is
Are you vegan?
What is vegan?
Vegan means you don't consume any animal products.
You see, I would like to be, but I'm not.
You would like to be, but you're not?
Yes.
Yeah. What's keeping you? Like, what's...
I don't know. Maybe I'm not strong enough. But it's not right. I'm against it and I do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that I talk to you.
Yeah.
And actually I talk to the world now.
I like it, Goran. I like you. You seem like a nice individual. You know, you understand this perspective. But you know, the thing about it is, we can be very nice and we can have all these values. But then if we turn around on our values and we do something that goes against them,
Right.
it's kind of messed up, right?
Yeah. Actually, I should not wait until there is no meat anymore. I should start not eating meat.
And
Actually-
dairy products and eggs and
Yes.
all this, because they all enslave animals.
Actually, I'm not proud of myself. Preaching something and doing opposite. Because many things, what I preach, what I want to spread to the world, I also do. But this, I do not.
Yeah.
And there are two reasons. One reason is first, in my youth we were hungry. The only thing we could eat was meat, if it was enough.
Yeah.
So actually it's some kind of habit which I should
Yeah.
get rid of.
It's a habit. It's all it is, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that nowadays we have alternatives? We can easily be healthy without consuming animal products?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, there's a religion. Is it a religion or is it just science, whatever, Buddhism?
Yeah.
One colleague of mine said to me, the only good religion is, those were his words, is actually Buddhism.
Yeah.
They're against violence, they're against eating meat, because if you eat meat, that means you or somebody else has to
Kill the animal.
kill the animal.
Yeah.
And if you're against killing, how can you eat something that is killed? Actually, this is not coincidence that I'm speaking here. It means that I'm not faithful to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, Goran, you know, like you don't have to be harsh on yourself, right? You don't, like, a lot of the times we live in a society that puts us in this position. We still have responsibility for our choices, don't get me wrong. I just don't think we should necessarily, I don't think it's productive to be harsh on ourselves. I think the productive thing to do is to say, okay, but how can I change going forward, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so, there's so much shit happening in the world that it sometimes get overwhelming. I just feel like this is one of those things that it's so easily attainable for us, right? Every single person walking around over here as we see them, most of them consume animal products. And most of them are responsible for up to 100 animals each year that get exploited and killed for them.
Yeah.
They walk around with victims on their back, and they could easily just say, I'm done, I choose something else.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to spread this message to people that, hey, you can easily change. And I'm trying to speak for their behalf, and you seem like you have compassion. Whatever happened in the past, man, it doesn't matter. You know, that's the thing about it. We change, we evolve, and we do better.
Right.
What reflects who we are is how we move going forward, right? So what do you want to do going forward? Do you want to continue buying these products, or do you think you should change and be vegan?
You mean eating meat?
Meat, dairy products, cheese, eggs, all of this, because they all enslave and kill animals.
But cheese, if you eat cheese, they don't kill animals to make cheese.
Oh, they do. Let me.
What they do?
Yeah. So why do you think cows produce milk?
But they produce milk by milking the cow.
Yeah, but what's the biological reason that a cow produces milk?
I don't know.
Because they're mammals, so they produce milk when they have babies. Just like a
Oh.
woman produces milk when they have a baby, right? It's the same. We're all mammals.
Yeah.
So what happens is, first of all, cows don't get pregnant on their own. Farmers impregnate them.
Yeah.
The procedure is a lot of the times like somebody jerks off a bull to get their sperm. Then they put their hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, and then they inject semen in their vagina. It's very rapish.
Oh,
It's
I didn't know that.
That's fine. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And that's one part of it. When the baby is born, they take away the baby from their mother. Why do you think they do that?
Because otherwise the baby would drink milk.
You're smart.
And
Exactly.
We drink that milk.
Exactly.
How can it be that I didn't know that?
Right? Like we don't think about that. That's the thing about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know there's something positive, if you can call it positive, in this country
Yeah.
about cows?
Yeah.
There's mostly when the cows are about 5 or 6 years old and they can't give milk anymore.
They kill
Or
them.
They kill them. But there's somewhere in Holland, there's a place where they have, you know, such homes. You have homes for older people.
Yeah.
And this is homes for old cows, so that they can retired cows.
Like a
something-
sanctuary.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And that is positive, maybe a small number of those
Yeah.
cows, but at least something. But what we need more compassion in this world. You see, I'm not 100% compassionate because I still do eat
Yeah.
meat, but I would like to have 100% compassion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe there are people who don't eat meat, but
We all can learn from each other. That's the reality.
that is it.
Yeah, and you know, babies are also killed, by the way, because the babies that are male, they get killed because they don't produce milk. You know, feeding them would be expensive.
Yeah.
So it's like you will notice even here in the Netherlands when you go outside, there will always be a farm where there's either only 2 bulls and 6 or 20 cows.
Yeah.
So that cannot happen naturally, right? Like naturally,
No.
there should be kind of like
It'd
an
be
equal
50-50,
number.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's because the males get killed and the females, you know, a lot of the times they get killed. And specifically here in the Netherlands, 5 years ago there was an investigation, and the male baby cows, in like 70% of the dairy farms here, they weren't even killing them. They were letting them starve to death.
Why?
Because it's expensive to kill them. It costs money, you know. They have to
yeah.
send them to slaughter. They don't. Not everyone buys their meat because it's veal. It's a specific type, right? It's,
But what is now more important, money or animals that are
it's
suffering?
money for them. They're also in this idea. It's money. It's all.
It
for
is
money.
bad to kill them, but if you let them starve, it's even worse. I don't know what I was just talking to people opposite. They
Yeah.
are believers.
Yeah.
I was talking about some things, and I thought, I just didn't know what to say. Because I did visit many churches and such things, but I didn't find that what I was looking for.
Yeah, I get that.
See, I'm now talking to you, and actually, you're some kind of believer because you believe in something good.
I follow what is. I think like I don't like injustice. I try to fight for justice.
There is so much injustice, but actually, they say that we should not fight against something, but for something.
Yeah.
And even something better than fighting for something is to be an example. That's what I also said to them.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about Jesus and about love and about everything.
They do talk about that.
I don't know, but
But
those-
you know, they speak about Jesus and love, but if you go there to speak about animals, they'll just say, but God made animals for us to kill them and eat them. Oh God, come on.
you
man.
know that I heard that from not from them, but there were people standing there and everywhere preaching and so, and they say the same thing. But what is then real love? I think if I would stop eating, then I would have the right to go around the world like you do and say something to people. As
Yeah.
long as I eat meat, I cannot do that
Yeah.
because I'm not complete.
Yeah.
Because I still eat meat. It
Yeah.
even rhymes.
Yeah,
You know,
not
I
complete
discovered
because
something, and I'm sorry that I didn't take it with me.
Yeah.
I made a little on some paper, and the photographer made it for me. It is. I hope you can imagine that what it is. There's a fox on it, and it is written VOS.
Yeah.
You know what it means? VOS.
I don't know.
It's in Dutch, vos. That means fox. But then for each letter of that VOS, there's a meaning. V is violence, O is only, and S is self, and the other word defense. Violence, only, self-defense. So
That's
I would
true.
like to put it on YouTube. I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
If I would have taken it with me, then I could show it to the camera.
Yeah.
And actually, if you see the war that's going on now,
Yeah.
and actually there was always war. If we would keep that on our mind, that violence only self-defense. So if somebody wants to attack you and you show it to him or to her, they may not do it because they may only defend themselves. If nobody attacks, then there is no violence anymore.
Yeah.
It is not only on street; it is also in the everywhere. That's my opinion.
Violence is only justified in self-defense. I completely agree with you on that.
And even, but I also thought, because I saw that Chinese Shaolin monks and Shaolin people, Buddhists, even when they defended themselves, they did it that way that they did not harm their enemy. And it is exactly what Jesus said, love your enemy.
Yeah.
So what those fighters did, they could defend themselves without hurting the other.
Yeah.
So actually, it's all. Actually, people believe some that they are children of God because they are Christians, and I personally believe that every person is God. That's my idea. Because if the tiger gets a little one, what is it? It's a tiger. If we are God's children, or we grow up, we also God, maybe small God, but still God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll agree with you on this one that every one of us experiences life and has our own universe that we care about, right? My universe, although we interact right now, my universe is different than yours. But we both experience it and it matters to us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I like to remind people also, because when it comes to animals, we say, well, I care about humans, I care about this, I don't care about animals, but that's okay, you don't have to care about them. Reality is, all you have to understand is that their life matters to them, your life matters to you, and don't exploit them because their life matters to them. That's all it is.
Yeah, but they say they don't care about animals.
There's a lot of people who say that.
Yes, but they have a cat or dog.
Of course, yeah.
And they do care.
Yeah.
And if the dog or cat dies, they cry.
Yeah.
But if some other animal, they don't care. How can it be?
They're so desensitized to that violence, aren't they?
It's their own interest. Yeah. But I'm glad that somebody like you is doing these things, because I saw on YouTube there was what is his name, Reggie,
Yeah.
man with his guitar, and he wrote there, "Sing with me for free." If you would see it, how many talents there are in this world. So he didn't sing with them. He looked for on his telephone. He looked for the song, and then he was playing, and a girl or boy, a man, a woman, they were singing. So many talents. If they would be singing somewhere, they could earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because there are singers in this world
Yeah.
that cannot really sing. They are just popular because they are popular.
Yeah.
I don't agree with every singer. Those people on the street was beautiful.
Let me give you a card. I appreciate you stopping by and having this conversation with me.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. If you want to see what animals go through, there's a documentary here called Dominion. But I think what you'll really enjoy is called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear. If you scan this QR code, it will appear right there.
What do I have to do with this?
You just scan it and you see a video called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear.
How can I scan it? Where?
Oh, with the phone. If you have a phone, you just point the
I
camera
have
at
a
it.
usual phone. You see something like this.
Oh, that's fine. Then you have this. Do you have a computer at home?
Computer, yes.
So if you go to this website, they'll ask you for a code. This is my code.
Okay.
And then the video will appear there.
Okay. And what's your name?
I'm Chip.
Chip.
Yes.
Where do you come from?
I'm originally from Romania, but I live here in Amsterdam.
Your name is Chip.
Yeah.
From Romania.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chip.
Nice to speak to you, Goran. Watch that video, and you have all the help you need. Like Challenge 22, they help you go vegan. They help you no longer, remove the habit. So, and it's free. So everything
Yeah.
there is free to help you out. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's respect the animals. You seem like a nice guy. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Cheers.
Where can I find that?
You have on my card. You have also my YouTube channel over here. That Chip guy.
And then I can see
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I hope I didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't. Have a good one. What a lovely guy, huh? What a lovely guy. We got some interesting characters today, everyone. We got some interesting characters today. I love to see that. I love it when we get some different type of people. What a lovely guy. I agree. It's I think Goran will go vegan if more people speak to him. If he watches the video, I think Goran will go vegan, yes. But you know. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's energy? How are we getting? Yeah, great guy. Are we getting some good vibes today? We're getting some good vibes. We're getting some nice conversations. Yeah, I'm holding a sign here that says "Let's talk." I'm also having some signs that say I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. And I'm waiting for people to come and have conversations with me right now. And we'll see. Maybe some people will be having conversation with me. Chip, will you debate people online on Friday? Last time you were on a treadmill. I don't know if this week I'll debate people online on Discord because Alexandra's over here, but we might do it next week. Tiny files are harassing me. Damn, the wind is so strong that it's knocking down the tripod. Tiny flies are harassing me. I misread files. They're harassing you. Use the cup method. Put a cup on them when they're on the wall, and then put a sheet of paper, and then take them outside. Even the wind is sick of vegans. The wind doesn't have a personality. It just is there. And if you're so sick of vegans, why are you on a vegan channel, huh? That's funny. I'm back. I got a notification and I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oh yeah, disinfect. I forgot. Disinfect. Disinfect. Only 45 likes. Yeah, what's going on there, everyone? Come on, like that, like it. Hit that like, smack that face, smack it up good. Yeah. Ranger. Remember, Ranger? You got what is it? One more strike, huh? Plants can't even run away. Eating plants is worse than eating meat. No, it's not. If you care about plants not being killed, then you should be vegan because you kill less plants in the process. In fact, on an animal-based diet, you consume a lot more plants, you kill a lot more plants because we have to feed a lot of plants to the animals themselves. So if you're concerned about the plants not being killed, then you should be vegan. There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed all the nonsense instantly. We don't have to debate whether plants are sentient or not. They're not. Obviously, we have scientific evidence that they're not. We don't have to debate that. I can just tell you right here, right now, that either way, you are killing considerably more plants if you consume animals. There we go. That's it. Problem solved, everyone. No need to be a plant rights activist. Full of shit? Well, I'm not full of shit. No, this is basic scientific knowledge. It's called it's the one it's one excuse that everyone brings called the food chain, or which is literally called the trophic chain. Explains exactly this, that the amount of energy that you would get from plants is a lot, but the amount of energy you would get from eating the animals that eat the plants is less. So you kill monumentally more to get, for the same amount of energy that you would need, you would kill a lot more plants. It's very simple. Well, so it's okay to kill and eat plants? Yes, it is, because we have no other alternatives. It's basic thermodynamics. Yeah, exactly, it is. It's kind of insane that people don't really understand that. Who the fuck are you to tell us what to eat? You don't own anyone. Well, who the fuck are you to force innocent sentient beings into slaughterhouses? Do you think you just have the right to do whatever you want to animals because you have power over them? Do you think Mike makes right? Is that what it is? Because I'm not telling anyone what to eat. I'm just telling anyone to not exploit innocent animals. I'm here to fight for the rights of animals, not to tell you what you put in your mouth. Far be it from me if you see a little shit on the floor and you want to put that shit in your mouth. I don't care. Put that shit in your mouth. As long as you don't exploit an innocent animal to it, I don't care. That's what this is about. Hey David, nice to see you here. 40-year-old vegan, the amazing David person. Vegan engineer, thoughts on KFC? Well, there are vegan options at KFC, so there we go. Survival of the fittest. Animals think you're a dumbass, bro, if they could think. First of all, animals can think, and if they could understand what I'm doing, they wouldn't see me as a dumbass. They would see me as their hero because I am speaking up for them. I am trying to speak up so that they no longer get exploited, abused, and slaughtered. But how do you think an animal would see you, is the question. The one who continuously tries to defend violence towards them for a product you don't actually need. Essentially violence towards them for your pleasure. Do you think any innocent animal would be like, oh yeah, this guy's nice because he chooses to violate the rights of my mom, violate the rights of my sister, violate the rights of my son, and then violate my rights, all because I was born in a certain species in a way that they see it as fit, and all because they want to do that? You guys want to have a conversation? Do you think that would be fair? No. I don't think anybody would think that that's a nice thing to do, huh? Even saying it sounds disgusting, but that's what you do. You literally demand, you pay for animals to be exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you. And all of you people who keep putting in how much you love the foods that come out of the animal exploitation, it just shows that you're completely missing the point of what we're discussing over here. Because we're not discussing food here. We're not discussing, I don't know, diets. We're discussing rights. We're discussing justice. We're discussing ethics. We're discussing morals. We're discussing subjects that maybe fly over some of yours head, but we're discussing values, essentially, which all of you have at the end of the day. How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
I'm 18 right now.
I don't think you're 18.
Nah, I swear I'm 18. Don't you see the bed?
Can you show me your ID?
I ain't got my idea in me.
And I'm sorry, I don't believe you're 18.
Can I say hi to the stream?
No, you
Hey
can't
guys,
be
hey
on
guys.
camera. Sure.
Almost.
Can you show me your ID?
Wait.
2008, 10 March.
Almost, sir. Almost. Not even 3 months.
He's 18.
So you're not 18.
I'm 18. He's
Yeah,
18.
well, why do you lie? You see?
Okay, I'm 18.
Yeah, are you okay being live on YouTube?
Okay, yeah, okay, no problem.
Is it because I'm black?
But he's also 18.
Yes, I'm also. Do I have to show?
Let's
Fine, whatever. Come here.
I can show you.
It's not in me. No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Participate as well.
Hey, Moni, kom.
Can you come here, both of you? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. What's your name?
Said.
Said?
And Ilian.
Said and Ilian.
Yes.
I'm an animal rights activist.
Yeah?
And, an animal rights activist.
Yeah?
And I'm gonna make a statement, and you tell me if it's true.
Okay.
It's totally fine to abuse animals as long as we benefit from it.
If you use it for food, I think so, yeah. Otherwise, how you can eat meat?
Yes, if he benefits from. benefit from it, yes.
So it's totally fine to abuse animals if we benefit from it. You're saying it's true.
Yes, can I give an example?
Sure.
You can abuse a dog when you're blind, and he show you the way, so you benefit from the dog.
What do you take abuse to mean?
Using someone or something.
Against his will, I think.
Yeah.
Against his free will.
But also against their interests,
Yeah.
right? Like when you have a dog companion,
Yes.
you don't necessarily always use them against their interests, do you?
Yes.
Yeah. But if you choose to kill a dog, like for example, if I choose to bring a dog into existence,
Yes.
shoot them in the back of the head, and then use their body as a punching bag, would that be wrong?
Yes, because you can use other things for that.
Okay, so if I have alternatives, then it's wrong for me to
But-
commit violence towards the animal.
But
You
it's
just
a-
realized what you accepted,
Yes.
and now you're like,
Also-
I don't know
also
if I
it's
want to
good.
say,
Yes.
should I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
say
yeah,
if it's
yeah.
okay or not?
Yeah.
I mean, come
you
on,
have
be
a
honest with it. Is that really okay to choose to
But-
bring a dog into existence?
No, no, no.
But,
you have a
but,
point
but,
there.
but you say it like you can maybe kill it without pain, not shoot it from the
Yeah,
back.
well,
Yeah.
they'll shoot them in the back of the head. They don't feel any pain, man. They don't see it coming. They
Yeah,
die instantly.
Yeah, that's
I don't think you'd be okay with that, would you?
Yeah.
But it's a big how do you say that? Het is een grote.
Industry?
Yeah, sometimes you can use
There are a
animal
lot of
from-
answers. I
Yes.
think if you like kill a cow,
to eat it, it's fine.
it's fine, but,
But-
you're not gonna kill a dog.
So if I kill a dog and my fist touches them, it's bad. But if I kill a cow and my tongue touches them, it's good.
Yes, because you eat from it.
But you can get food from other sources, right? So you don't need to. It's the same thing. You don't need to. There's no necessity for it. You have alternatives.
Yes, but
That's you have a lot of answers, you know. I think you don't have one exact right answer.
I think it's not a problem to eat it, but
What if I kill humans to eat them? Is that a
Humans?
problem? Yeah.
yes, because humans are. I find humans more important than animals.
Yeah, that's fine. But these would be humans that are not important.
Yeah.
No, because every human has his rights.
Oh, these would be humans that don't have legal rights.
Like
I don't know.
every human in the world have rights.
Well, no, not every human in the world has rights, but let's just imagine, hypothetically speaking, we go somewhere where, you know, South Pole,
Yes.
there's no country there. It's
Yes.
kind of like international laws. So I'm like, you know, I want to kill and eat somebody, so I'll do it there.
Yeah.
No,
You have a point.
Would it be okay?
no,
Well, why not?
because a human can think more about things. Is there?
Oh no, this
person-
human cannot. This human is intellectually
So
challenged. They're like
that
they're
human is just like a
like an animal. Yeah.
animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within their head, they're just like an animal. They look like a human, but they're just like an animal.
Yes, so you can. Yes,
Then it's okay to kill and eat them.
yes.
Yes.
No, it's not okay.
Nee, maar je zegt dus.
You're right, you're right, right.
Mag je dieren misbruiken als je er zelf voordeel van hebt? Ik zeg ja. Nee?
Misbruik.
Maar ja,
te
vermoorden.
Maar dat is niet misbruik. Het is niet alsof you guys are being
I go to the gym every day.
Where do you get your calcium from? Like the proteins. You guys
Yeah, you take it from meat.
Plenty of sources. No, I don't consume animal products.
Like it's better to.
So you're vegetarian.
A vegan food. How do you get protein?
Well, there's several sources. Obviously, after the gym, I have a protein shake.
Yeah.
Well, protein shake is not natural. That's bad for your health.
No, it's not bad for your health. I'm a nutritionist. It's not bad for your health. Protein shakes are not bad for your health. And it being natural or not doesn't mean
Red one,
anything.
you film.
And if you're going to go to the gym, by the way,
Yeah.
you're going to have to take a protein shake, first of all. Like every bodybuilder does that. And during the day, I don't know, I just...
Redwan, je filmt letterlijk met die camera, ik zeg het toch?
I just eat regular food, you know. If you just replace meat with tofu, you're good. If you replace milk with soy milk, you're
okay.
good. Like you just have so many replacements
Yeah.
nowadays.
I
You
stay
need
at
to do
my
that.
point. You can use animals. To
You have
eat
a lot-
them.
Humans also, huh?
Humans. If it's a human, just like an animal, yes.
Yeah.
Animal.
So if their level of intelligence is that of an animal, then it's okay to kill them and eat them?
No, but you have a lot of.
Like imagine if your
right
friend
answers.
right here hits their
Yes.
head, right? Like he's just walking around in Amsterdam, one of the building, a brick comes on their head, and they all of a sudden they have to operate on him. They take part of their brain, and he becomes like essentially he still experiences life, but he can't speak, he can't think like a
But
human.
he remembers.
He loses all his intelligence, but he still is the same person inside. Would it be okay to kill him and
No,
eat him?
because he was a human before. Animals are animals from the beginning.
Yeah, but you see,
God
the
give the
point of
animals
it, the
to
point of it
something.
isn't because you see, if he was born that way, would it be okay to kill and eat him?
No, because he has he is because he's someone's child.
What if his parents died already?
No, so you do it for the respect for the parents.
So I'm just saying, the reason why it's wrong to harm a human being, it's not because of how they are, or it's not because of their capabilities. I'll let you go. Just 1 second, just the final thing, and I'll let you go. Okay? It's not because of.
No, but we need to
Yeah. I'll give them a card. The reason why it's wrong to harm a human being is because they don't want that to happen.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Would you
Yeah.
follow me back? Yeah.
I don't know if I'll follow you back. You have cards there, okay?
I want to say one thing. I think God gave us animals to benefit from it. To
No,
eat.
don't use God. Don't use God
I
for
think-
this as it. It's not true. It's not here. Have a good one, guys. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. What a conversation. You know, I should come here more often, everyone. Then the conversations are so insane, huh? The evil fake God again. Yeah. Run away. Well, you know, they were kids. They were kids, you know. They were kids. You have to be at least a little bit nice. But I liked the conversation between these two. The guy's like, yeah, it's okay to kill them. The guy's, no, it's not. What are you saying? Like, that was kind of funny to watch. Yeah, it's funny to see these people behave in that way. We're gonna keep having conversations, everyone. Yeah, fairy tale god, exactly, Julie. Let's face it, all non-vegans act like kids. Yeah, but it's just, you know, you're right about that non-justice, but when I speak to an actual adult, you know, somebody who's at least 20, let's say, I can at least act to them as an adult.
Let's talk.
How old are you guys?
I'm 18 and he's 19.
Okay, are you guys okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, okay, man.
Okay. You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Yeah, okay, man. We talk about what?
Animals.
Animals. Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Khalid.
Khalid?
Yeah.
What's your name? Shadi.
Yeah.
I'm Chip. I'm an animal rights activist, guys. How do you feel about animals?
It's kind of animal life. I love cats and dogs, you can say. I'm falcons.
You love cats and dogs?
Yeah.
What do you love about them?
It's kind. Make me happy sometimes when I play with them.
Yeah. And if I take a cat that doesn't make you happy, that just exists on their own,
Yeah.
would it be okay for me to shoot them in the back of the head and use their body as a punching bag?
Like, why you want to shoot them? This is about like, what did they do to you?
Oh, nothing. I just want to punch. I want to practice punching. So I just shoot them in the back of the head and I use them as a punching bag.
No, that shit is crazy because they don't like do anything for you, know.
What do you mean? I use them as a punching bag. I exercise.
No, that's not good, bro.
It's not good?
Yeah, it's not good.
But I
animal,
need to
yes.
exercise, so why is that bad?
Yeah, you can buy anything from the gym stores or something like this, not the cats.
So if I have an alternative, it's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I eat them afterwards?
Eat them, that's crazy if you eat them. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. But why you eat cats when you already have a goats, camels, like...
But why do you think it's okay to kill and eat goats when you can kill and eat cats, or when you can kill and eat none of them?
No, it's difficult because cats you cannot eat it. It's like animal, but it's like also the goats.
Look,
is,
the cats and dogs is pets already. You can take it like a friend or something like this. But the cow and the goats, you can do it like a friend or something like this.
Yeah, you can. I had a goat. I had a goat friend when I was young.
Really?
Yeah.
do you kill him and eat him?
No. But like, do you understand that all these are labels we place on them, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if somebody had power over you two and they'd say, well, you two are supposed to be slaves.
I'm gonna be.
That's just, you're supposed to be that. That's what I think you are. That's
no,
what that's
we cannot be slave because we are Arabs. Like, it's different.
But no, the thing I'm trying to explain to you is that when you have power over somebody, you can put a label on them and then you can act based on that label, right? So if somebody has power over you and they want to call you slaves and they can treat you like slaves, then you have then there's nothing you can do about it.
Nah, I'm gonna do a
But
lot
that
of
wouldn't
things.
be fair, would it?
Yeah, but like it's different because you say you want to kill animals like a dog or a cat.
I don't want to kill anybody. No, I'm here to explain to you the hypocrisy of this idea of saying, no, don't kill the cat, but kill the goat. Do you think a goat? Do you think a cat doesn't feel the same way if you cut their throat as a goat does?
But let me say this, like if you get a goat, so where the meats come from? Like we live without meat.
Say it again.
If you kill the cat, you cannot eat it. Like we cannot
you can.
survive. You can kill it and you cannot eat it.
Yeah.
But because if you kill the goat or the cow, you can eat it. Because it's the only reason we eat it because we are alive. Like, but
You can choose to eat without killing animals.
what should we eat? We don't kill cats.
Plants
Or,
and plant-based products.
you mean like vegans or so?
Yeah.
Vegan. I've never tried vegan before.
Yeah, but you can be. You acknowledge that you can be healthy and a vegan, right?
Yeah, no,
But I think without protein or something like this, you can like be alive. Like you need a protein, you need omega-3 in the fish.
How much
and-
protein do you get per day?
I don't know exactly. Like
50.
Yeah.
I get 250 grams per day,
die.
and I'm vegan. You can definitely get as much protein as you want.
But it's already like we're not event like we're not a reason that say we have to kill. That's from behind years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. But should we really do something because we did it years ago? Really? Is that how we should act as a society? We should say, oh, we did this before in the past, therefore we should continue doing it even though there's no need for it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty violent, man.
It's not violent. It's
Let me show
survival.
you. Let me show you. Let me show you. I specifically have halal slaughter over here. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
halal.
okay.
In my old country, I kill like a goat for eat to eat it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're ready to eat it, okay?
Yeah.
I'll just give it to you like this.
Yeah.
You open it yourselves, okay?
Yeah, I know this.
This is not violent?
How can we kill it like?
Is this violence?
Is the way we kill it like?
And is it violence?
It's not violent. This is Muslim way, right?
Yeah.
It's not violent in Muslim way.
So this is violence?
No, it's not violent.
This right here is not violence?
No, it's not violent because
It's
in the
not
Muslim
violence.
way, when you kill it
In
like
our-
in
It's not the Muslim way.
This is not Muslim way.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How the Muslim? This is a Christian way.
So is it violence now that it's not the Muslim way?
No, it's not violence.
But
This is
it's-
how they kill him.
Yeah.
So how do you think they kill him so? Like,
So if it's not the Muslim way, is it violent or not?
no, it's not violent. This is how they kill them. So
Yeah,
what do you want to do
exactly.
then? Shoot it in the head?
Don't kill them.
So how do you survive and look? Just
You
tell
can
me.
eat plants and plant-based products.
If the plants like with the sky and everything is gone, like no rain, nothing.
But do you think we have to feed these animals more? We feed them more plants. So if you're concerned about how many plants we have,
Yeah.
then you should still be vegan because we would kill less plants.
That makes sense. Also.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna- yeah. But for us, like, it's not our choice to say to the people don't kill them because they don't give a fuck about us.
But it's not. I understand it's not your choice to say don't kill them,
Yeah.
but you make choices that tell them kill them. When you choose to buy an animal product,
Yeah.
you tell somebody kill the animal so that I get that product. And you can't tell me that
No, I
this
don't-
isn't
I don't-
violence. Come on.
No,
Like you can't tell me that this somebody putting a knife in the throat of an animal, blood gushing out, their guts gushing out. That's not fucking violence. I mean, come on, bro. Like, what do we do? Are you really? Do you really want to go that? This is violence. Like,
It's the way to have to eat. Like,
yeah, I mean, I understand you accept the violence, but it is still violence.
Yeah.
Maybe can I explain to you? In our religion, it's normal for us. You can eat it. When we was born, we eat like meat until today.
Is that why you continue doing it? Because your religion? Because your
No.
religion doesn't say you should, does it? It says you can. But just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something.
In our religion, they told us we can eat like a pig or something like this, but we can eat like a cow or goat or something like this.
Yeah.
Chicken, anything. We can
Fish.
eat like fish also.
But there's also a hadith in your religion that
Yeah.
says to harm even a sparrow when there's no need for it, it would be wrong. That's the beautiful thing
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the Islam, that
Yeah,
Islam
yeah, yeah.
actually cares about animals.
Yeah,
But how can you
exactly.
say you care about animals when you choose to kill them without any
But
necessity
no,
behind
we
it?
kill them for a reason.
No, just to be clear,
Yeah.
everyone gets killed for a reason.
Yeah.
The,
Like even-
the question is
Yeah.
the reason good or not?
Yeah.
Because I can kill you for a reason,
Yeah.
you can kill me for a reason, but the reason might be fucking stupid. They
Yeah.
might be justified, right?
Yeah.
So that's the whole point about this. And you can say, yeah, but my religion says it's okay, but your religion said it's okay in a context where they needed to do that. We do not need to do that today. I'm pretty sure that any form of compassionate God would not say, yes, put that knife in the throat of a goat who feels pain, who has emotions, who wants to live, and who begs for their life to not be killed. Yes, cut their throats off. That's not compassionate. That's pretty.
Do you
violent.
also agree with you take what you call it, the beacon, you slow it with the electricity in the factories here in Netherlands and European and so they don't kill it with a knife. They just put it in the factory and the electricity will kill them. Is that good also?
For what?
Like the what you call it, khanzir.
Yeah, it's the pig.
The pig.
In Netherlands here, they put the pig in like
The pig?
yeah, in like a machine,
machine, and the machine
they
just-
don't kill them like with the knife, just like with a shock electricity.
Also, no. So in Netherlands, there's two methods. There is indeed stunning. That's stunning
Yeah,
them
yeah,
with
yeah.
electricity.
Is that also good?
And then they cut their throats. And there's also gassing them. They put them. Most of the times they put them in gas chambers and then they cut their throats. Is that good? No. I don't think there's any good way to kill an innocent animal. Just like how you see, there's no good way to kill a cat. There's no good way to kill any other animal.
But
A
without
cat
that
deserves to
ani-
live just as much as any other
Yeah,
animal
but
does.
without that, animals will be dead a lot soon in 2 years. Without these animals, the cow is born for a reason to eat it.
Yeah, but that's the part that is wrong. We bringing animals into existence
Yeah.
only for us to kill them. Don't you think that's fucked up?
So without the animals, we dead. Do you understand that?
No, it's not. No, we can be healthy, and not only that we can be healthy, we could feed 3 more billion people if everyone went plant-based. So you could solve world starvation by being plant-based.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like it's already happened years ago. Like they say, the animals born for
So
a
you
reason.
just do what you heard somebody did
I don't
2 years
kill
ago.
any animal. I just go buy it from the
We don't
ship.
kill animals, but we eat the animals.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
we
but
eat
you
it.
pay somebody to kill them. That's the thing, isn't it?
No, I buy it from the supermarket.
Yeah, but that means you're paying somebody to kill them. You understand supply and demand, right? If I buy a product in the supermarket,
Yeah.
the supermarket will have to replace that product. So they will say, farmer, kill that animal so that I can put this product on the shelf.
That's, it is what it is.
Look,
innit?
I respect your like situation, but
Yeah.
you know this the whole world. Yeah, you can change it a little bit, but the whole world will not change with the animals. You can.
That's fine. But
Yeah,
I'm not
I
asking you
respect
for
your
the-
situation. Yeah, I know the vegan. I respect the vegan people also.
But just to explain to you, it's not about the world changing. I don't
Yeah.
think you're responsible for the whole world. However, there's up to 100 animals each year that have your name on them. Your name because you have their fate in your hand.
Yeah.
So you can either say, cut your throat, fucking die, I don't care, or you can say, no, I'm not gonna do that to you.
Yeah.
So maybe you're not gonna change the world, but you're gonna change the world for 100 animals. Like imagine if you were in their shoes, right? There's
this
8
makes
billion
sense, yeah.
people. If somebody chooses to kill one person, nobody gives a fuck. There's 8 billion people on this planet. But it matters to you if you're that one person. You're like, oh wait, don't do it. Because it's your whole experience now, you know?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
That's the whole position. We have
Yeah, I understand what you're saying now. But in the end, it's like, it is what it is, too.
That's the thing. You can say it is what it is, but that's not the truth, is it? Because it is the way it is because you pay for it to be this way. If you stopped paying for it to be this way, it wouldn't
I
be
will
this
die.
way. No, you won't. No,
Why?
because you can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
But the meat is good, better than healthy, innit?
No, not depending on the meat, but a lot of the times most meat is not very healthy.
So you
no.
agree with me, the meat's better than vegans, the meat. So you prefer vegans more than meats, right?
It's probably
The
healthier
vegetables
to be on a
are
plant-based diet.
beautiful than the meats is better than the meat. Yeah, can
Say it
give-
again.
The vegetables can give you like a protein
Yeah.
more than the meat.
Yes.
Nah.
Soy chunks, for example, they're 50% protein. There's no meat that has 50% protein. Seitan is 35% protein, which is in line with a steak.
Okay.
Tofu is lower. Tofu is kind of like
No, I
comparable
know
to chicken, but there's plenty of alternatives that are very high in protein. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a good story, I'm not gonna lie.
Say it again.
It's a good thing to understand what you're saying today for us.
Yeah,
It's a
but
thing.
like you at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself who you are as a person, right?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna go out in life and you're gonna be ignoring injustices left and right.
Yeah.
But you see, what's happening in Palestine is fucked up, is it not?
Yeah, that is.
Completely agree with you. What's happening in Iran is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
these are all symptoms of the same thing. I have power over them, therefore it's okay for me to do this to them. You know? And this is exactly what we do to animals. I have power over them, therefore it's okay for me to do this to them. My God says it's okay. I think it's okay. We've always done it. Israel has been attacking Palestine for forever. Like, it's this whole thing of we've always done it, I have power over them. I'm just telling you guys, don't be the ones that do this for the animals, because if you are, if you think that what Israel is doing to Palestine is fucked up, well, you're the Israel to the animals. You're the guys who are doing that to them. Just don't do that to them.
Yeah, I understand.
Let me give you a card, okay? I appreciate you guys stopping by and having this
Nah,
conversation
we
with
want
me.
to stop before, but we have to do business there, so we come
That's
back.
fine. That's fine. There's a documentary here called The Meaning. Give that a watch, okay?
Okay, then.
See what
Nice
you
to
mean.
meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. And guys, be more compassionate to animals, okay?
The channel name.
Yeah, you have it on the card there.
Okay, then.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Cheers. Have a good one. Cheers. I think they opened up a little bit, but you know, it's hard. Yeah. Okay. Disinfect. Move on. The cult followers of Allah. Bro, all religions are cults. Please don't single out one religion as a cult. All religions are cults, okay? All religions are equally stupid and they're equally cultish. There's no need for Islamophobia over here. It was tough breaking through. Yeah, it was tough. I feel like these gentlemen were the perfect example of why we need more activists on the street. Because I definitely think that if they would interact with more and more activists, I'm sorry everyone, I have to arrange the signs for a little bit. If they would interact with a lot more activists, people like this would eventually become vegan. Yeah, they would eventually be like, you know what, fuck that. I don't fuck with that. I don't think they were. I think they were pretty genuine with everything they were saying. Hey, you want to have a conversation?
Yeah, but not on camera. You can't do off camera.
You can be off camera if you want, but your voice will still be recorded. Is that okay?
That's fine. We were just curious what you're doing.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me put this a little bit like this because the wind is kind of a dick today.
It's the wind always here.
Yeah. You want to come? Shit. You want to come closer to me? You're not going to be in the shot anyway.
Okay,
So
okay, that's fine.
Am I recording? Yes, I am. Hi. What's your name?
Hi, Marianne. Nice to meet you.
Marianne. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Marianne. So, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals.
She's a vegetarian.
As a vegetarian. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. I think they're so much better than people.
You think they're better than people?
I think they are better than people. I have 2 dogs and a cat myself. I absolutely love all animals. Yeah.
How do you feel about how do you think we should treat animals? Should we treat them like objects or should we treat them like individuals?
I think they're family members, and it does break my heart when I see sometimes what people do to their animals. I don't think anyone should treat them that way.
Yeah.
And it's also heartbreaking when you see some owners and you see, for example, it's more obvious with dogs because you see them walk around and you see some dogs act out and you know that that is not due to how they are, it's just because how their owners raise them. And I do think it's sad.
Completely agree with you. And I want to ask you because I'll describe to you this one thing and you tell me if you think it's okay. If we take an animal, we have males and females, right?
Yes.
And if we take and jerk off the male, take their sperm, and then we put it in the vagina of the female, would that be okay?
No,
No.
I don't think that's right. But I know that it's done.
Say it again?
It is done though.
Yeah, it is done also for
breeding purposes and
for
everything.
breeding purposes. Yeah, for cats, dogs, as well as other animals, right?
But I do think especially with when to say impregnating female dogs or cats or any type of animals, it's not right, but it is done. And especially I would say it happens more with cows, cattle, overall, that how they are treated, that's a whole separate topic. That's so horrifying.
How do you feel about that, how they're treated?
I do think that in today's age we could definitely do better. I do understand that meat and all kinds of
cheese, dairy,
yeah,
all this stuff,
everything. I understand we eat it, everything, but I do think that we are so far advanced. We should not be treating them the way they are treated. I do think we could treat them a lot better, but I think it comes from the fact that no one actually really cares. Even some people who do say they care, they really don't. They don't want to be bothered by it. I do care, yeah. But there are some things that for example, if I see some things on social media, I do kind of turn my head away because I'm a very empathetic person, and sometimes it genuinely, when you see some things, it makes you want to cry because it's just not fair.
So much,
it's not fair at all.
Yeah.
For example, I can't watch these like dog movies. I always cry. It's horrible. Like they
Yeah,
are
but
so
those are
sad.
good cries. That's
I
okay.
know, but it's still. They make me cry. It's way more than any other movie ever could.
That's
So,
fine. That's fine. But you know, like, there's this one thing, as you said, cows, chickens, pigs. I actually am here to speak up for them a lot of the times,
Yeah.
right? And we kind of neglect them, right? You said you love all animals. You said,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you saying that. And you do seem like a compassionate person. But do you think you can truly say you love all animals while at the same time you pay for them to be treated like objects, for them to be exploited to death?
Yeah, you do have a point there, and definitely, I cannot say that I always think about this also. Like, there's definitely moments where I could think about it more, especially since becoming friends with her and she's vegetarian. Like when we've had these conversations and everything, I just think that we could treat them so much better. There's no way that there's not better ways to do things than how we do them now.
Just to be clear, there's a lot of good ways to do the wrong thing. But
That's
it's,
true
it's still
also.
the wrong
It doesn't
thing,
make it right, yes.
That's the thing. Like, you could say, for example, in the most idyllic farm, a dairy farm, for meat, for cheese, for milk, all this, the cow, in order to produce milk, they have to be pregnant.
Yes.
Farmers cannot wait around to get them for them to get
That's
pregnant, because
true.
they would just get pregnant 3 times in their lifetime, and that's not enough. So they forcefully impregnate them every year.
Yeah,
Then
I
they
know.
take away their babies. Do you know why they take their babies away?
Yeah, to get the meat.
To get the milk, because if the baby stays with the mother, they would drink
Oh yeah,
the milk.
to the milk also, but we do have like baby.
Seems logical, right?
It is, yeah.
If the baby is born male, what do you think happens to them?
That's actually a good question. I don't know actually.
They don't produce milk, so they kill them. Yeah. Yeah, and the females when they're around the age of 6, they also get killed after repeated impregnations. Babies taken from them. Do you know why they do that?
Why?
Because their milk production declined. They can't get them pregnant. Whatever. They're an object. They're a milk making object. The minute that they can't get milk out of them, throw the object away. And cows can live 24 years, so they kill them at what, a third of their lifespan.
Yeah, we actually recently had a conversation about this with our friend group, how cows are treated. We got into a heated conversation about that, and then we looked into it, and it was very, very horrifying. I've always known that how they do things is very horrible, but when we really looked into it, it kind of, yeah, it was way worse than we thought.
Do you think you have some responsibility in the matter for this?
I think everyone can do something, and I do think if genuinely every person cared about this to make this better, we could make it better.
But what do you think you can do about it right now?
Maybe support more farms that like are organic and don't mass produce and.
But what I
things like that.
described happens on organic farms also.
I know, but there are definite like it's for example as it is with when you go to Thailand, you have people ride with elephants, but they are treated so badly. But there are also sanctuaries where they do treat them good.
But in sanctuaries, they don't exploit them.
Yes.
On farms, they do.
True. Yeah. But okay. Yeah. Fair. But I do think that I would like to think that there are at least some farms where they do take care of them as if they are.
If I
their
told you
family.
if I told you I farm humans, could it ever be done in a non-exploitative way if I farmed humans?
But I do think there's a lot of humans who are exploited every day in a very.
True. But the question is, if I said I farm humans, would
Yeah.
that be exploitation?
Oh, way less. Way less.
But it would still be exploitation. right?
It would be, yeah, but it would be way less because other humans care about other humans because they
It
don't
would
want this
happen
done
less.
to them.
No,
yeah.
but what I mean to say by this is that every form of farming is a form of exploitation.
Oh, that's
because
true.
farming does not consider the individual at hand, it considers the product that they need to get out of the individual. Right? If the individual doesn't want to get pregnant, well, I don't care, I need the milk.
Yeah.
Like, they have to feed them 30 kilograms of dry matter per day. There's no way to feed them, like, to compensate for that much food that they eat other than they have to produce the milk. So they don't just ask the animal if they want to, they take it from them.
I
And
mean,
these
it's always about people taking what they want, right? So.
then that's the thing about it. And the reality is you maybe cannot stop the system, and don't blame me for being responsible for the system because we were born into the system.
Yeah.
But what we can do is that there's 100 animals out there for each one of us, me, you, her. I mean, she's vegetarian, but maybe you'll consume dairy products. But there's a couple of animals out there for sure every year that have your name on them, and they get exploited specifically because you make the choices that you do. So what you can do is just make different choices, and that would in turn mean that a couple of animals out there get to no longer be exploited, get to no longer be put in this position where they're treated as an object.
That's true, yeah.
And that means being vegan.
Yeah. No, you have very good points. You're very right.
Yeah.
I do know that by eating meat, I am technically contributing to the system. So
Not technically. Directly.
no, yeah.
Demanding it.
Yeah. Sorry, I had a long flight.
No, it's fine,
speaking
it's fine,
English
it's
is
fine.
so tiring
You're
right now.
doing absolutely great. The reason why I correct these terms is because a lot of the times we use these terms to kind of escape our responsibility in the
Yes.
matter. And I wanted to be clear the responsibility
Yes.
because that's the only way we can get to change is by realizing the responsibility we have, and if we feel uncomfortable with it, we can change. Because I don't just mean to make people uncomfortable. I want people to understand that there is another way, and I'm here to help with the other
Yeah,
way.
you're not trying to push people. You're trying to make the terms clear and make everyone understand that we can
That's what I
name
want.
it how we want it. It doesn't make it a good thing.
That's the whole thing about it, isn't it? And we created the society where all of this is out of sight, out of mind. We
Yeah.
go into a store, we see a product, and we say it's a product to me. But behind that product, the amount of suffering, the amount of exploitation that the animals went through is insane. And you can say, well, an animal already died for it or whatever. But because you pick up that product, the supermarket says I want to put another product in place, so another animal has to go through this process.
Yeah.
So our choices matter. What we do matters.
No, you're absolutely right. It is like that. Yes.
I like you. What do you want to do going forward? What do you want to do? Because I don't care what's happened in the past. What do you do forward?
You mean about this topic?
About this topic specifically, the animals.
I do think that I could definitely consume less meat and do find the alternatives, which I sometimes do because I love to cook. If I cook for her also, I have to, keep the meat out. But I do think that this is something that I could definitely consider. I love eating meat, but at the same time, what it does is I think it could be something that I could also think about more, and maybe this is also some kind of a sign for me to think maybe a bit about it.
Think and act. And let me put it this way. Imagine if you were here speaking up for women's rights and you said, what men do to women is fucked up. And there's a lot of fucked up things that
Yeah.
men do to women. We know it. And I would just be one of those men who walks around slapping women's asses. I'm one of those. And you're like, hey, stop it. It's not, it's wrong. And you explain to me and I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's wrong.
Yeah.
And then you ask me, what am I going to do going forward? And I say, well, okay, I'm just gonna slap a couple more women's asses. I'm gonna reduce it. I'm only gonna slap women's asses on Thursdays. I'm only gonna slap the blonde women's asses. I'm gonna keep it normal. I'm gonna respect some women, not all of them. Would that be an acceptable answer?
No, it would not be. Yeah.
But you see what I'm trying to see there. Yeah.
I understand what you mean. Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely-
I don't want to push you in any direction
No,
because
no.
you want to make the choices on
I
your
know
own.
you're here also to spread awareness. I know you're not trying to push this upon anyone. I can see from the way you're talking, you're just
Yeah.
trying to spread awareness and make people understand that to make the terms correct and everything. So I don't worry, I get completely what you're doing, and I don't feel anything like pushed on me. So
I
do think
appreciate
it's
that.
good. I think it's good that you're talking about this. She definitely also thinks that. I think.
You're a vegan, right?
Yeah.
Are you oriented more on going for the people or going for the industry?
Well, I cannot stop the industry when the people are giving them money. So right now we're at a position in time where we have to sadly go for the people.
True, but you're speaking with people about their own morality,
Their own responsibility in the matter, yes.
but okay, the people that do consume, eat an animal, their point is that humans did this since the beginning of time, right?
I mean, there's a lot of points that they use, but they use tradition. So they use tradition, habit, taste, tradition, and convenience most of the times.
Convenience is one. The argument with we did this from the beginning of time should be a bit more addressed in my opinion, because was
Should be more what?
a bit more addressed.
Addressed?
Like commenting on, discussed on.
Do you think it matters that we did it since the beginning of time?
It matters for them.
But-
It matters for them, and it matters for them to see how we are not doing it in the same way.
This is a
Back,
good point.
back then, they used to sacrifice the animal, consume all the parts, not
Pick
make
and
it an
choose.
industry, not wasting any parts of the animal.
Yeah.
Because
But should we take context into consideration in all of this?
what do you mean?
Like, for example, I don't have a good example on me, but I personally think that when we look back in time, we shouldn't judge people, we should judge the context also, right?
Yeah, I'm not judging the people for eating the animal.
No, but I mean like the context, when I say this, I would say that the context matters a lot. So people in the past did all this to animals because people in the past needed to do this to animals. But we live today in a world where we don't need
We
to,
have
right? So
alternatives.
regardless of how we do it, an injustice would still be an injustice towards animals. And even if we did it for a long time, I don't think just because the duration of an injustice has been done for thousands of years,
No, the duration
it
is not an
justifies those.
excuse.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not an excuse, but that's why I feel like we should address it because those are the kind of excuses that people use for continuing to consume.
I try to not put excuses in people's mouths. I try to let them come with the excuses and then I address them when they come. But yeah.
I think what you also mean is in a lot of other matters, people say a lot just because we've always done this doesn't mean we have to keep doing this.
Yeah.
But I feel like what you mean more is in this matter, people don't think that much about the fact that, oh, we've done this always. That doesn't mean that we should continue doing this always.
That's why they feel like stopping it's a bit more unnatural.
It feels weird
than actually eating
for something.
Yeah, because you've just used to it, right? That's the
Yeah.
whole thing about it. And also it's because the violence itself is not something you come across every day. It's
We are this
out of sight, out of mind.
But also, I think it's about convenience also. In today's world, everything is so comfortable, convenient. We have everything in the reach of our hands, in our phones, whatever. For a lot of people, it is an inconvenience to be something. Like
Well, the reality is it's inconvenience to change.
it is, but that's what I'm
But-
saying. That so many people will not change because they are comfortable where they are and they do not want to step out of it. They don't want to try to find alternatives. They don't want to, because they don't care. It's comfortable for them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's just, like this convenience thing is, there's two things to be said about convenience. One is convenience changes. So it's inconvenient to change once. It's inconvenient the first week, maybe a little bit inconvenient the second week. But after a month, it's the same thing. Life becomes, like it's not inconvenient for me to be vegan. Life is the same for me. Say it again?
How many years have you been vegan?
5 years. And the second thing about convenience is, we like to think that convenience can justify a lot of things, but we never say convenience justifies injustice. And, it still is an injustice that we do to animals. So
What convinced you?
when I learned what happens to dairy cows here in the Netherlands specifically, that convinced me. And there's one interesting thing. When I went vegan 5 years ago, I looked up, because I learned what happens to dairy cows, which is the forceful impregnation and separation of babies. And I said, well, I bike here in the Netherlands outside of the Amsterdam always, and I'm like, no, I see happy cows on the field. It's no way it's happening here like that. But then
You always think it happens somewhere else.
I looked it up. Yeah, it's happening here. And not only that, here there was an investigation done, and like 80% or 70, between 70 and 80%, I don't remember it correctly right now, but somewhere a large portion of the dairy farms weren't even killing the male chicks, the male baby cows. They were letting them starve to death.
Wow.
Yeah, which was like they were just putting them in a barn with other bodies of starved babies, and they were like just,
Starve together, basically.
The
yeah.
Netherlands put some limitations on how many.
They
rats-
did, yeah, they did, and then they retaliated a lot because of it. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Since I understand why you're talking to people because the industry won't change, have you also considered talking to, for example, let's say restaurants and places like that, why they don't have more alternatives?
Yeah, we do that also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
We have groups. So we have groups where we address restaurants. We have groups where we address politicians. A friend of mine is a lobbyist for plant-based industries. It's called alternative protein, right? So in
Yeah.
a way that because in the politics move, if you start speaking about animal rights, nobody will give a fuck. So he speaks about the environment, the environmental aspect, the economics of it, and how we not just that politically speaking we are okay with it, but we incentivize it. There's that thing that happened in the Netherlands. Not only that they said you're not allowed to have a certain amount of animals, but they also cut some of the funding that they give because I'm spacing out on the word, but they receive money from the government to be able to buy equipment, to be able to farm animals, and they do it specifically for animal farming. They don't do it for plant farming. They don't do it for other situations, which is so fucked up because the repercussions of that, even if you don't care about animals, the repercussions of that on environmental speaking, it's like, well, it fucks your country, so you need to do even more money to fix that. So where the hell are we? Are we really that stupid as a society that we continuously do this? So yeah, so it's a whole thing, like
It's a circle.
it's a circle, and the sad part about it is like I feel like the more you look into it, the more you realize just how responsible animal agriculture is for a lot of the fucked up things. Like for example, capitalism is called that way because of capita, because of the heads, because they were using animals at some point for trading and for like it's all of it. It's just fucked up, and I personally I fight for the rights of animals because it's an injustice. I don't care that much about animals. I don't. I mean, I like animals, but I'm not. Oh, I love animals or something. I'm just
You're
like.
not an animal person per se.
I like dogs. I'll ruffle around with a dog.
You're a pet person.
I'm a pet person, yeah, but like.
Understandable.
but
But
I'm
you
not-
cannot.
I see an animal, I stay away from them. I'm not like.
Yeah, you don't have to love something to stand up for it.
That's the whole thing about it. You don't have to love animals to stand up for them, and you don't have to love animals to understand that they shouldn't be exploited. That's all it is, right? We just respect their rights because they deserve the rights to live.
But to be fair, I think a lot of people will not care about it until it somehow affects them. Like, let's take the environment. How long did it take for people to actually start making change? For governments to take it seriously? It took us getting up until this point for people to actually be like, oh, this might be a problem. And there's so many people who don't believe in climate change or whatever, and they genuinely think it's a whole bunch of crap. So I do think there's gonna be change, unfortunately, genuine change, when it becomes a problem for the everyday person.
That's true. I agree. But there's also a lot of good people, like.
No, there is.
I spoke today to such an interesting guy. He came to me and he was so ashamed and felt so guilty about it, and he said, I want to change. Like, there's a lot of people who are like,
They don't even know.
who genuinely don't know, and when they find out they want to change. There's people who are like, when they find out, they're like feel guilty, and then they start lashing out, and then they're like,
They have empathy. They are not bad people, but a lot of them, yes, they do not know.
Yeah.
And they do not see it, so they cannot feel.
It's not talked about enough.
But the thing about it, though, what we got to remember is that we're not responsible for what these people do. We're responsible for our choices and our choices alone. And if we can make the better choices, then we're already doing better. Like that's how I like to see it. Because I'm also trying to influence other people. Yeah. What else am I gonna do with my time? I'll just go on a computer.
Understandable. No, it is a good thing that you're spreading awareness about this. It's definitely something that I do think it's just a general lack of knowledge about these topics, because it's not smart also for this information to be spread so wide, because it would impact a lot of the industry and everything, so they do keep it under wraps, and most people.
I have farmers in my chat constantly coming in here being like, no, that's a lie. And then when you push them on it, they're like, yeah, that's how we do it. We don't kill the cow, we rear them. What does that mean? Oh, it's a special word where we.
It's a different term, but
Yeah.
People try to justify their own actions with different terms. They try to make it sound better, so it's not as bad.
I appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna give you a card. I'm gonna give you both a card actually, because I like it both and I like the conversations both of you. So there's a thing here called the most important speech you'll ever hear. I think both of you will really enjoy that. I gave it to some of my friends. Some of them went vegan afterwards, some of them didn't. But it's either way a good video to watch.
Okay.
It appears when you scan this QR code. It appears as the second video.
Okay.
Really good video to watch. And then there's challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free.
Yes, that's a hard thing to begin with.
Yeah, it's you just put your name and your email. They put you in a group and they help you go vegan. All of it. It's very simple. But what I want you to know is just get informed. That's
Yeah.
the most important part. Can you watch the most important speech ever here? Can you give that a watch?
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate that. And
We'll
then
go on the train and watch it together.
I was just gonna say, until you watch it, can you just not consume any animal products? Not for me, not for you, but for the animals. Okay? Okay, and then you make choices on your watch.
Are you operating in the Netherlands or?
I mean, I live in the Netherlands, so I mostly speak here in the Netherlands.
Speaking about that speak with governments and restaurants. Are they
Oh, that I don't do that. I have friends who do that. I wish I could do that here because I'm a citizen now, but I don't speak Dutch very well, so it's
Where are you from?
Romania.
Încă român.
Sunteți români? Ok, da, bravo, super. De unde sunteți?
Eu sunt din Brașov.
Brașov?
Din Estonia.
I'm from Estonia. yeah.
Estonia, Brașov, and I'm from Piatra Neamț. You know.
Ah, ok, nu suntem.
Da.
It's all.
There you go. What a coincidence! What a coincidence. Are you visiting Amsterdam? What's
No,
happening?
we visiting Amsterdam, but we live
in the Netherlands.
Yeah, we study in the Netherlands.
Ah,
we live
okay.
in another city.
Nice. Well, it's nice to see that. Nice to see.
But it was very nice to meet you.
Same. Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you.
very much for the conversation. It was very interesting.
Yeah. Have a nice day and the awesome vegan life.
And good luck with everything.
Bye. Okay, everyone, let me adjust the signs for a second. Wait, no. Bye. Okay, so that was an interesting conversation, and at the end we found out that she was also Romanian. They were nice. They were nice. I think they're gonna watch the video, and I think that's gonna be really good because I think that will make them to make some changes. Will they go vegan at first? I have no clue. I think that will depend a lot on. Ah shit! My batteries, even my second battery is done. Oh no, my camera batteries are kind of fucked. You found out that you're 10% Lithuanian. That's cool. You brought up the family example. I'm taking two ants, talking two ants versus one human. No juice? Yeah, it's weird, Sky. I never had this issue with that my camera dies before 2 hours, but you know, I'm using the first battery now. There still is some juice in that one, so we'll use that one. Hey, nice to see you here, Sky. You see my new sign? Let's talk. That's all it is. Just talk. And it looks like it's made of carton, but it's actually like a really fancy sign. You know, it just looks like it's made of carton. Look how authentic it looks. I'm waiting for Alexandra. I think anytime she'll come, maybe we'll have one more conversation and then we'll go. I think she's supposed to come soon, so it's almost 2:30. I love it, right? It's kind of cool. I also have other new signs, but today we're just trying this one. And by the way, to everyone, I think either this week or next week, we're going to just try to have a stream where we're just going to be speaking to people about animals. That's it. No, not animal exploitation, just animals, where we're just going to be speaking about how do you see animals? Do you think animals experience life? Do you think all this kind of stuff? You know, like just trying to have conversations with people where they acknowledge that animals are individuals, essentially. That's what we want to get to. You know, I definitely think that the root issue of how we treat animals is coming from how we see animals. And I want to change also a little bit of that. Chip, she commented in the chat that she's almost there. Hell yeah. Nice. Amsterdam, is that correct? Yes. Alexandra commented that she's almost there. Perfect. Nice. We're going to be seeing Alexandra also. Lovely. Keep Europe white. Jesus Christ, are we getting racists now in the chat? The root is fascism. Yeah. I think the root is just superiority complex. Such an interesting vibe here in Amsterdam Central, everyone. Wait, look. The camera was a bit crooked, wasn't it? Maybe I should come here more often, huh? We're getting a lot of conversations. We did get a lot of conversations. Um, the conversations were pretty good also. Like we had some pretty damn good conversations. Ah shit, I forgot to put disinfectant. Disinfect my hands. Yes, they are disconnected from animals. Yeah, exactly, Raven. That's kind of what I want to do, you know. I want to I want to get people to understand a little bit more the position. You know, we try different things. At the end of the day, I do wholeheartedly believe that that humans can do better if they know better. That's at least the majority of us. Damn it, the wind is being a real dick to me today. The wind is knocking down my signs constantly. Give me a second. It's truly amazing how people minimize animals, but when you bring up the human element, they crash out. You need little sandbags. Maybe I do need to invest in making some form of sign holder or something that would peg them down. I think if I just make like a piece of wood that would hold the sign, that would be good enough. What's it say on the other side? It says let's chat on this side, and it says social experiment on this one, and it says 3 minutes chat.
Yeah, with his hypocrite.
Someone buy him one.
They want to murder me again because I got too high.
Do you realize plants have feelings too? Alexandra's coming, hell yeah! Do you realize plants have feelings too? Bro is cooked. Will is cooked. Imagine thinking plants have feelings. And even if you do think plants have feelings, you kill more plants when you consume animal products. Therefore, if you care about the feelings of plants, you should be vegan. That's it. I just cooked you. 10 seconds and I cooked you. That's it. No argument. You do realize plants have feelings. Even if that were the case, there's not an argument against veganism. You guys want to have a conversation?
Yeah, why not?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
It's human, right? Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah.
No worries.
No worries? Okay.
If it's a good conversation, always welcome.
I hope so. You want to come here, start your interview?
Yeah, of course.
Nice, love it. What's your name?
My name is Elmar.
Elmar, I'm Chip.
Elmar.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from,
Nice to
Elmar?
meet you too. From the Netherlands, Barendrecht, place close to Rotterdam.
Nice, nice. I haven't been there. I've been to Rotterdam, but I haven't been to Barendrecht, you said?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. I'm curious, how do you see animals?
Well, it sounds maybe a little politically correct, but I see animals also as human beings because they also have a life. But the only difference from my point of view is that animals talk in a different way.
Yeah.
But actually they are the same like us. Yeah.
Do you think we should treat animals then with dignity and respect?
Sure, sure. Because what I see is that a lot of animals give us humans more love than the opposite, than
Yeah.
we do to them. So we should them treat equally. Yeah.
I like that. And do you think that, and this is gonna maybe shift the perspective a little bit, because do you think when we farm animals, are we treating them with the dignity and respect that they deserve?
When we farm animals?
Yes.
No.
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 I completely
No.
agree with you on that
No.
one. And do you think we as consumers have responsibility for that?
Yeah, surely, because I think it's very important to be aware, you know, that, what I said earlier, animal is also a human being, kind of, only they talk in a different way, but we're not very different compared to animals, so
Yeah.
we should give them what they give us most of the time, and that's love and attention also.
Do you think that, for example, would it be okay to forcefully impregnate an animal?
No.
No.
Same.
What
Same.
about
No.
if they get pregnant and they have a baby to take away their babies?
No.
No.
Because it's the same like humans. If we would do that for each other, towards each other, I'm sure we will not like that as well. Because it's your child, you know. It's the same with animals.
Okay. What if we kill them if we can no longer get them pregnant?
Also, not my. Like totally disagree. Not how we should treat them.
So what I just described, from the impregnation to they're taking the babies from the mother to the killing, is something that is standard practice in the dairy industry. So for the production of milk, cheese. Do you think that then we should not buy milk and cheese knowing that these animals are treated this way?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it's they have the right to be treated fairly as well, and if it's like only for those products, which is not healthy, by the way, I learned from one of my friends, cheese, there's a lot of bad stuff in there, so it's also not good to eat, to be honest.
Yeah.
If it's only for those products, why should we do this kind of hurt towards them?
Yeah.
It's unnecessary in my point of view.
So, do you think people should be vegan?
Yes, for sure, because in the first place it's more healthy, and in the second place I think we respect animals also more in this way. So for sure.
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
You are vegan?
I don't eat meat as well, because a long while ago I wasn't really aware, but one of my friends told me that actually what we're eating, it's from her point of view, it's from the perspective of faith, but there is also a certain kind of truth in there. What you're actually eating is a dead animal, it's dead meat.
Yeah.
And why should you eat that? So that gave me a certain kind of awareness. I started thinking, and then I became vegan. It's better.
I like that. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here to try and speak about what happens to animals, to raise awareness, and to hopefully get people to be vegan, because it's the only way we can actually respect animals. And I mean, since you're already vegan, then I guess that's about it. But I want to ask you: do you find it difficult to be vegan?
No, not at all. Because
Sorry, hold that thought.
not at all. Because but luckily I'm quite aware. But it's because it's really the thought, of that animals are also human beings, and we seem to forget them for a lot of times. Even pigeons, when you see them walking sometimes, they try to make contact with us, but we ignore them in the busyness of the day.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite sad sometimes to see that. If we, I always see put in front the mirror, if you were a bird or another animal, how you want to be treated. It's I think with also attention from humans, and if you think about that, it gets easier to be vegan. Yeah.
I like that. Well then, I don't know. Thank you for stopping by. Let me
Yeah,
give you a card.
no
I give
problem.
this card to non-vegans normally, but you have my YouTube channel there, and
Okay,
you can
great.
watch the conversation back. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you being vegan. That's amazing to see people like that.
problem.
I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Can I ask you why are you so spit-spat? You look great. Why are you so?
Thanks. Well, actually, I'm always dressed a little like this.
Ah,
I like
okay.
to do things differently.
I
not
like
dress
that.
standard.
I like that. That's nice. You look
Yeah.
great, man. You look great.
Thanks.
You look great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
See you, brother. and
Cheers.
Have a great
good
day.
one. Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I think Alexander is gonna tell. I'm a nice guy, huh? Dude, we've been having some nice conversations today, huh? So Alexandra's gonna come. So I'm putting the signs away. And until Alexandra comes, I'm just gonna check out the chat and talk to you people. Okay. Sweet man. Yeah. So interesting, huh? What a bunch of interesting characters we had today. I'm mesmerized. I'm just I was not expecting to have so many interesting characters today. Best episode ever? Yeah, Kuka, right? It's been quite interesting. I was reluctant because the last time I was here, I just got all sorts of weird and not so nice people, but we actually got some pretty good people today, some pretty nice things. And by the way, everyone, if you've enjoyed it, I would love it if you'd subscribe. I would love it if you just hit that like and subscribe, because, you know, it just helps me mentally. It helps me think that I did a great job if that works that way. Never seen anything rock a suit as much as that guy, right? Like he was spit spat and he was talking so nicely about animals. I really appreciate that, yeah. I enjoy watching strange people. Not just strange, I think like it's all kinds of people here. Like I might come more often here. I'm starting to see the benefits of having, I mean, obviously there's also some weird people here, don't get me wrong, but there's also a lot of nice people. It's refreshing, yeah. Chippy's vegan to make reparations for his countryman Dracula. Yeah, I'm vegan because of Vlad Tepes, because of the so-called Dracula person, huh? That's why I'm vegan. That's funny. Just a few minutes. Train is on its way. Oh, you're still in the train. Oh, if you're still in the train, then you know what? I'm just gonna put the signs here, and I'm gonna hold the sign. Then you're still in the train.
I have a question. What's the conversation about?
Animals.
Animals. General animals?
Yeah.
I'm down to the conversation.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah. On YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I also have your channel?
Yeah, I'll give it to you afterwards.
Alright, cool.
You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Yeah, sure.
What's your name?
Arda.
Arda.
Yeah, Arda. You?
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Arda.
Chip?
Chip.
Chip, okay, nice.
Where are you from, Arda?
The Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
born and raised here.
I love it, love
Yeah.
it. I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I'm here to speak up for animals.
Yeah.
How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. I mean, I do eat meat, but I do care and love about animals. Every time I see a stray, I always help them.
Okay. And do you think animals should be treated like objects or should they be treated like individuals?
I think they should be treated as individuals. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. And do you think that when we choose to farm them and kill them, for example, are we treating them like the individuals that they
No,
are?
of course not.
No.
But at the end of the day, I think we should also consider the fact that our place in the food chain, right? I mean, in our minds, we're at top, so that's how we justify this.
Yeah, but the food chain isn't. Do you know the difference between prescriptive and descriptive?
No.
So prescriptive means it prescribes. It means it's an indication on how we should behave.
Okay.
And descriptive means it just describes it, right?
Okay.
Like for instance, if you see a wall painted red, you could say, well, I'm just describing it. It's painted red.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it should be painted red. That's the difference.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
food chain itself
It's prescriptive.
it's descriptive, not prescriptive.
descriptive, okay.
Yeah, it just describes how we are, right? We
Okay.
have power over animals, and you're right about that.
Yeah.
But does that mean we should abuse our power and force them into slaughterhouses?
No, I don't
farm
thi-
them, kill them.
Well, the thing with slaughterhouses, you have slaughterhouses who operate in a way where they kill, but in a way that the animal's not aware. Which also, of course, the majority of the slaughterhouses are inhumane. They're disgusting. It's a bad environment, and the animals know what's happening in front of them. So, I agree with you on that. I think that those are terrible.
But killing an animal when there's no need for it, even if they don't know it to be happening, even if you do it in a way they don't feel pain, they don't see it coming,
Mhm.
is that really something we should be doing if there's no need for it?
That's a good point. However, I think with the fact that we as humans, from the start of humans, we've always eaten meat. So I think there's a reason for that. I think, of course, you can care for the animals, and you could argue that we shouldn't kill them, and I respect that choice. However, I think if there is a person who would want to hunt and kill an animal without harming it too much or being a total maniac about it, I think that's a right. I think that's a right we've been given because we've been taught this way of how we should live.
Wait, so it's a right we've been given because we have been taught about this way? But
Because
you could make the argument that for thousands of years, first of all, we don't needed it. We needed it for thousands of years. There was a necessity.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah, I'm doing an interview, man.
But
Yeah.
nowadays, there's no need for it anymore.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's just optional to us.
Yeah.
Is it really justified for an optional product to kill an animal?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the wind
No,
has
it's
been a
fine.
dick today.
No, it's fine. You raise very good points. it's the thing with this is, I think in this day in life, we don't, to get the proteins to sustain a life without killing animals. It's possible. We don't have to kill them. However, creating that change in such a great landscape of like 8 billion people, I just think it's infeasible. And you would also have to argue that creating artificial replacements for the replacements of the meat of animals would be a better choice, and I think that would be difficult. However, and
They would be a better choice, both for the environment as well as for the animals as well as for our health. But the either way, like I don't
Yes.
want to advocate for a specific solution. I'm just saying there are
Yeah.
solutions out there, and
Yeah.
there's enough even for
True.
choice. You can have plant-based meat, you can have tofu, you
Yes.
can have none of that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that, and also this idea that I don't think you can change the world. I don't think I can change the world. But what we can do is
have a conversation about it.
And there's a couple of animals out there, roughly around 100 if you consume animal products, 100 per year, that are specifically brought into existence, exploited and killed for you. So if you chose to no longer buy these products, then that no longer happens to 100 animals. So
True.
you're not going to change the world, but you're going to change the world for 100 animals.
True, but then you would also have to do that in a great scale, because even if I boycott, it wouldn't stop production.
It would for 100 animals, that's what I'm saying.
So one individual,
100 animals,
has effect on 100 animals. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, we kill around 3 to 5 trillion animals per year.
That's crazy.
Is it not? It's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Especially considering on the fact that animals already produce so much with their meat, and that we still kill so much. Like, it's a waste at one point.
Just to be clear, like 90 billion are land animals, right? And the rest are sea creatures. So there's a lot of fish included in
Yeah,
there.
true.
but-
Yeah. The fishing market is the worst, actually.
Yeah. They also suffer the most because we take them out of their environment and they asphyxiate to death. you know?
Yeah. And their way of fishing, throwing the net on the ground of the ocean floor, destroys the entire environment there. Yeah.
So, what was it? 80% of the plastic in the ocean is coming from fishing nets.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the fact on the matter of that we should be more sustainable on this, and then we should create a change on.
Should you be vegan?
Should we be vegan as humans?
Should you be vegan?
Should I be vegan? That's a good point. That's a good question. Should I be vegan? I don't think. I would say no, but I should be aware of what I consume on a day-to-day basis.
How does being aware of the injustice that you're committing make the injustice better?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because if I'm aware of the products that involved the death of animals, and I could choose an alternative which didn't do it, because as a person, the only way I would love to have the death of animals on my hands would be only if I would consume them. I wouldn't like to be the cause of the death of an animal because I used a product or something, right? Only for eating, I believe is just.
Well, why? I get that, but like it would be just if there would be because eating is a necessity,
Yes.
but eating them is not.
True.
So why?
It's a preference,
It's
yes.
a preference, right? Like, but why do we allow this preference even though it commits an injustice towards an animal?
Because we justified it.
But is it really justified, or do we just try to find excuses and reasons?
I think it used to be justified with the amount of tools and general products we had to deal with, but in the day and age that we're living right now, it isn't justified.
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah,
get at,
I agree with you on that.
So doesn't that mean that you should not pay for animal products? That means go vegan? I'm not asking if
Yes.
you will. I'm asking
Yes,
if
yes.
you should.
No, yeah. I think that we as humans, because you're making very well points, very good points. But I still think as humans we should have the right to choose if we want to be vegan or not.
Should we have the right to choose whether to be unfair towards an innocent animal or not? To be violent towards them? Should we have the right to make that choice? Because that's what it's about, right? Like I understand we should have choice in our food, and I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
It's just that some choices force animals, they treat them like objects, they exploit them, they kill them.
Yeah.
And those choices, I believe, they shouldn't exist personally. But I can't make that happen. I can only ask people to no longer make those choices. Because
Of course.
I don't think it will happen maybe in our lifetime where those choices disappear.
Yeah.
And you will always live with those choices.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make the point that maybe those aren't good choices, so then choose the other ones.
You're right. With that said, I think if we fully make an alternative option, which would have not a single bad effect on a human body, and we could actually mass produce that, then I agree. Then I
Soy
think.
chunks.
Huh?
Soy chunks are that.
Yeah, I think soy meat is a good alternative, right?
Yeah.
And we can mass produce that.
Yeah.
I think if we can actually properly mass produce that and actually get everyone on board with that, I think then there would be no point in eating meat. Because we can also replicate the taste as I'm correct, right?
And I completely agree with you. It's just to be clear, we can talk solutions all day long.
Yes.
But I just want you to understand your responsibility
Yeah.
and the fact that you have options.
Yes.
And I'm not asking you to fix the world.
Yes.
I'm only asking you to not be the one committing the injustice.
Yes.
Do you think you can do that?
To be truthfully honest with you and in life, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Can I ask why not?
Because I fall for the product.
You feel like you just enjoy the taste or something? You just
Yeah. And the thing is, it's also a family thing. I come from a Turkish household, and vegan, all these plant-based alternatives just don't go that well because we're more conservative in our households with how we just eat and how we just live our day-to-day.
I'm sure your
life.
parents would respect you if you chose to be vegan, right? They wouldn't be like.
I think they would
wouldn't
respect it.
force you, yeah.
They wouldn't force me to eat meat, of course
Yeah.
not. But I think it would not be promoted in the family, or it would just be like, yeah, let's just leave Arda to his and his plant-based
And that's
stuff.
perfectly fine. Why would it
Of
matter,
course,
right?
yes.
Like it's you're responsible for
Yes.
your choices, not theirs.
Yes. However, I do think we should change,
Yeah.
and I think we can actually do that if we just successfully mass-produce it and introduce it to all countries, so that it's not only the first world countries. Because I think the idea with this is.
But why don't you want to change? I'm interested in you.
No, I would love to change. I would really love to change. The reason why I currently am not doing that is due to the fact that in my head, I'm not willing to change because no one else is.
Oh, there's several people. I spoke to a lot of people today who want to change.
No, but I'm talking about the first world countries, the second world countries, because they barely have any effect, they have a lot of effect on this, but we can't introduce this premium product that we actually have, the alternative, to them. We can't.
Oh, but the alternative is not premium. Soy chunks have been here in the market forever,
Yeah.
and they're actually cheaper than meat and any other product.
So could we deliver this product to
Africa, yeah.
Yeah, Africa, in the Asia.
They are already. I actually spoke to somebody from Burkina Faso, and he found them in their market, in their own market there. Well, yeah, it's everywhere. We make soy chunks everywhere, and they're
Yeah.
available everywhere, and they're almost everywhere, almost 4 times cheaper than meat. Most of the times they're even cheaper, but I think the most expensive I've seen them is 3 or 4 times cheaper than meat.
Truly, if you ask me, and I would walk in a market and I would have the choice of the meat or the soy alternative, which would in theory taste better, I would go for the soy alternative.
Yeah, but do you see, you add this qualifier if they taste better.
Yes.
If they don't, would that be a justification to kill an innocent animal? Can we really say that taste pleasure justifies the violence?
In text, not, but because it's been implemented in our society that we're on top of the food chain, we justify it by that. So I think that's why, in our head, we allow it to happen.
Yeah.
But I think if we could make a great change in our politics and introduce this to everyone and from a young age to promote this idea, I think then we could generationally, of course, create a change, and then we
But
could.
you're thinking in all this. I appreciate that,
Yeah.
and you're thinking in all these big steps and how to
Yes.
make the big change.
Yes.
And that's obviously great, but the bare minimum we can do is not demand the injustice ourselves.
Yes.
Before we say how do we change the world so that this injustice no longer exists,
Mhm.
we at least ourselves don't have to be the one generating the injustice.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would be messed up, right? Oh, we want the whole world to not create the injustice, but
Yes.
I'll just go ahead and create it myself.
Yes.
So,
No, you're absolutely right on that, and I agree. And with that said, coming back to the argument or the question, I don't think I would be willing to make the change. That's the thing. At this moment in my life, I don't think I'm willing to make the change. In all honesty.
Is it just like, what if you became allergic? Would you make the change?
Of course. I mean, I would die.
So for yourself you would, but for the animals you wouldn't.
No. And that's because of the fact that in my head, I've justified it since my birth. So I'm 20 years old. I've justified it for 20 years long. So that's why I have less trouble eating meat compared to dropping it.
So because you did it for your whole life, you think you can just continue doing it?
I don't think I should. I don't think that's a justification, but it makes it easier. It makes it easier to live by that lifestyle, don't you think?
I mean, I get it. It makes it easier to ignore the issue.
Yes.
But is that who you want to be, or just the person who ignores the injustice that they're causing?
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you're making very good points. You're
Let me give you a
right.
card, okay? I don't. I get it, and my friend is also about to come, and I'm gonna
That's
stop.
fine. That's fine.
So there's a documentary here called Dominion. Just
Okay.
give that a watch and learn what animals go through, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Have
time.
a great day, and I hope you do better, man. You seem like a smart guy. Don't just be how should I put this?
Selective.
Selectively ignorant, right?
Yes, no.
Because you want to be ignorant towards this issue, but it is a big issue.
Yes. And you're making very good points. And the alternative is here. You are right.
You can change. You can do it.
Yeah. You're right.
Have a good one, man.
Have a good one and enjoy your day, man.
Cheers. You too.
Can I have your page as well?
You have it on the card. You have
On the card as well? Alright, thank you.
Okay, my camera died completely. So that's that. And I think Alexandra's gonna come. So we had another conversation just now. I wish I had somebody with me, rest in peace, your camera. Yeah. I wish I had somebody with me who knew how to close better, because I'm not very good at closing. Maybe I need to learn also how to be better at closing. I feel like I'm better at explaining the argument. I'm good at making people understand that, and a lot of people agree with it, as we've noticed today. But then looking for you. Okay, I'm looking for you also, Alexandra. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Really good discussions today. Yeah, pretty good. Thanks for having this conversation. Bye bye. Yeah.
I was listening to it the entire time. It's so funny to see you now.
Hey, Alexandra.
Hi.
You want to say hello to everyone?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Fresh from the train, fresh from Berlin, Germany. Very happy to finally be here.
Yay.
And I think I'm yelling. I still have my earplugs in and everything.
Oh, you were not yelling, no.
Okay. So yeah, the conversation were pretty nice. I think the older guy with the gray jacket was super cute.
Yeah.
I really think a lot of people had a good chance of going vegan today due to the conversations. I think they were really good actually.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, everyone. Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna be, Oh
It
yeah.
looks so good together. Our outfits.
Oh yeah, the pink and the.
I love it.
That is a really cool hoodie, by the way.
Yeah, I
It's a
designed
really
it
cool hoodie.
myself. I designed myself. It will come to your country too at some point, as soon as we have brought Radical Out Vegan to the international countries. But for now, it's for the German people. It's available in our shop for you.
Richtig laut vegan.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's that.
Okay, everyone. I want to give a shout out to Draculum for being the first to comment on the last stream. The first person to comment on when the stream ends gets a shout out. Draculum was that. I want to give a shout out to Martin for being the first to comment on this stream in the chat. Yeah. And thank you for everyone. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you in the next one. Maybe tomorrow we're going to go do some outreach.
Yeah, sure.
Tomorrow we'll do some outreach, everyone. Yeah. So you better, subscribe to me and Alexander. Both.
Exactly.
Yeah. See you in the next one, okay, everyone? And stay vegan. Be vegan and be cool. Be cool. Be strong. Be smart. Be strong. Be vegan. That's what we say. Be smart. Be strong. Be vegan. Wait. Hi, Alexandra. I'm a clothing photographer. I can do you free shots if you want.
It's fun. I'm also a photographer. That's so sweet. But if any of you want
She
to
doesn't need you. Sorry,
know,
kidding.
sorry, if any of you want to know where to buy it, you just go onto this website. I don't know if you can see it.
Richtig laut vegan. Yeah, but it's the other way around.
mirrored.
It's mirrored. Yeah.
Well, then you take a screenshot and mirror the screenshot, and then you go onto this website, and then you can go onto shop and find everything you want to find. But it's in German. But we also have Animal Defender hoodies and cool stuff in English as well, just not this one yet.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.
Wait, I